Mason for the point.
Back to Vetter through the block and down.
Active pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Frenchie diving. He's in.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening. Welcome to tonight's Class 11B football matchup between the Grafton Spoilers and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Tonight, as we get things going in this second to last game of the regular season, Hillsboro Central Valley trying to secure their top spot in a region championship here as they take on the Grafton Spoilers. Hillsboro Central Valley at 6-1, Grafton at 2-5. Hillsboro Central Valley has won the last 4 straight meetings between the two teams. This is the IRE Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Plug-in electric vehicles, or EVs, are growing rapidly in popularity, and the City of Hillsboro is offering home charger rebates to keep them running. EVs are safe, environmentally friendly, and cost less to operate than gas-powered vehicles, but it's the fun factor that gives EVs their biggest advantage. EV motors respond instantly, providing full torque immediately and smooth acceleration. Batteries located low in the vehicle mean improved ride and handling. The City of Hillsboro offers a $500 rebate for qualified home chargers. For details, visit bes.chooseev.com. This message from the City of Hillsboro.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our Villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our Villa at 701-343-6273.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This is your IRE Insurance pregame show. Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Grafton. The Burros and the Spoilers match up in Class 11B football. Let's go down to the field. Head coach Scott Olson joins us on our pregame show on the sidelines with Jim Berkmeyer.
Well, thank you, Big Jake. We are on the sidelines. Still a light mist rain right now. It was a monsoon, heavy rain the drive up, and when we got here to the parking lot a little before 4 this afternoon, just downpoured for a good half hour, 40 minutes. Field is in actually, I think, surprisingly pretty good shape, isn't it, Head Coach Scott Olson?
Yeah, I think it was a little dry over here. That's what it sounded like, and yeah, no, it seems to be in good shape. We'll probably tear it up during the game, but that's all right.
All right, so let's talk about tearing it up. Last week, a huge win, and can't let up now, though. How did the guys come back to practice on Monday?
No, good week of practice. Everybody's loose, having fun, but still with the focus on what our goals are, and that's to be region champs. So we got to stay with that mindset and carry on onto today.
This team has done a good job each week progressing, and has part of the progress been in the focus and the mentally becoming sharper?
Yeah, I think that and that first game loss has kind of made us even more try to be more focused, try to be a better football team, and in the last few weeks we've done that.
Offensively, carrying on and continuing to pound the ball, Burrow tradition of what you're doing, putting up some very good statistical numbers. Are you executing how you want to be, or is there still room for improvement?
No, definitely room for improvement. Yeah, we don't want to be a finished product yet. We want to have that be in the playoffs and hopefully further. And But we rely on those 22 seniors to be our leaders, and they're doing a great job so far.
What do you see out of that Grafton defense that your offense will go up against tonight?
A physical team that has one really good player in Rios, and if he's not making the play, I'm surprised when I watch him film. So we have to we know where he's at and take advantage of getting on him.
How about your defense? Been playing really solid here as of late and getting better, and still room for improvement. What do you see out of Grafton offensively that your defense will key in on tonight?
Same guy. It's Rios still, and he's gonna get the ball 80% of the time. So we have to try to force him to make somebody else beat us.
He is a real special player, isn't he?
Yeah, he even though he's for an opposing team, you don't want to like him when he plays, but man, he makes play after play after play. Interceptions, sacks, long touchdown runs, and so it's fun to watch him, and hopefully we can slow him down a little bit tonight.
Well, on paper, you and Grafton may be going different directions as far as playoff bound or that sort of thing, but the situation for you guys tonight, how key is it just to come out and get after things early?
Yeah, we'll see what the weather is at 6 o'clock. Sounds like it's going to rain again, but both teams got to battle the elements, and a fast start will help us in the end.
Coach Olson, thank you so much. Talk to you later. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Head coach Scott Olson for the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley is going back to those linemen to get those guys ready here for tonight. The Spoilers of Grafton have come out onto the field as well. This earlier kickoff start time tonight, 6 p.m. It's been on the schedule for a 6 p.m. start for a long time. And yeah, you can start to see the clouds to the west bank up, darken. It does feel like some more moisture, precipitation, rainfall is headed our direction here as we continue with the YourLiveEvent.com broadcast coverage tonight. Hillsboro Central Valley on the road at Grafton to take on the Spoilers. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show.
You asked, how will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an aging pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. The Grafton Spoilers, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros is our matchup tonight. North Dakota 11B football, an early kickoff, a 6 o'clock start time on this one. Here's we get ready for more pregame coaches' comments. Down on the field, Jim Birkmeyer with the head coach of the Spoilers, David Mahonen.
Yeah, and we just said about 7 minutes ago that closer to kickoff it was going to start raining. It didn't hold off these next 20 minutes and 13 seconds because the rain has started now, and joining us, as you can see, our backs are to the rain coming at us. Coach David Mahonen for the Grafton Spoilers. Appreciate your time, and thanks to you and everybody here in Spoiler Country for the hospitality to welcome YourLiveEvent.com to the broadcast tonight. Well, let's just talk about the weather. It's on everybody's mind greeting us to this kickoff tonight.
Yeah, it is. I was texting Coach Olson earlier today. We were kind of talking about whether it was going to rain or not, and when I looked at about 11 o'clock, said, the rain was going to miss us. And I told him, normally when that happens, it just rains a ton, and so we kind of had a joke about that, and sure enough, since 1 o'clock, it hasn't really stopped.
Yeah, no, it has not, and it was forecast to be out of here by 3 o'clock, then 3:30, then by 4, and anyway, the story goes on. Rainfall, at least for a while tonight. Your field, though, is holding up very nicely. Looks like it's going to be okay. I'm sure it'll get tore up a little bit throughout the night. Let's talk about your football team, though. How have you guys been making progress and performing on the field here as of late?
Well, I think we've been getting better as the weeks go on. We have a lot of young guys still learning their positions, so it's kind of fun to see them grow. Some missed opportunities, though. I think when we evaluate when the season's all done, I think we left a few games out there, and I think that's going to be disappointing.
Yeah, disappointing, and I'm sure along the way it's been some frustrations too.
Oh yeah, I mean, certainly. It's tough. I mean, I think we came in with some pretty high expectations considering what we did last year. We had a lot of size coming back, maybe not returning players, and I think that lack of experience really kind of showed.
Offensively, and I guess all over the football field is a young man, Rios. He's a special player, special person, isn't he?
Oh, he is. He's the best. I mean, he is not only a quality athlete, but as just a young man, he is fantastic. He loves to learn new things. He pushes himself every single day, and I mean, if he's going to learn, a new skill, even something like golf we were working on this summer, he goes out there and shoots better than most of my golfers on my golf team just because he spent all winter practicing and getting better. I mean, it's just the kind of kid he is.
How fortunate it is to have somebody like that around this football team that has some youth, that's played through some lost opportunities, some frustrations, but still the leadership and the mindset that just get better.
Well, he is. He's a fantastic leader to have on the football team because, I mean, he can get in a guy's face, he can pick a guy up, he can lead by example. I mean, everything he's done since the time he started with this program has been the right thing, and I think a lot of the young guys really look up to him in that regard.
Offensively, do you try to also get some other guys involved against this stingy Borough defense?
We are going to try. I mean, I think with the rain, it's going to be tough for both of us at some points, I think, to throw the ball around. So I think it's going to be a lot of ground and pound, which plays really into Hillsboro's strength, but into ours too. Will Jisker on the outside is a fantastic receiver. If we can get him the ball, 5-10 times this game, I think we're going to be really successful. So, yeah, mixing in Chance Burns too, running the ball. So, I think we're going to try to grind it out and put our big against their big, see what happens.
Yeah, and as you say, they want to pound the ball. It's what they do, and it's the challenge for your defense, isn't it?
It is. Triple option is really hard to defend. Not a lot of guys run that in our region, so it was kind of a crash course in triple option this week for defense and for Scout O. I mean, it's really hard to get a good look when you haven't practiced it over and over again, and so we did what we could to try to mimic what we're going to get. Obviously, we're not going to get the strength and speed from our scout team that we're going to get from Hillsboro today, but I think the guys are going to be prepared, and I guess we'll see what happens.
Biggest keys tonight to have success?
Well, actually, I think one of the biggest keys is going to be to stop the interior run. I like us on the outside with the option, but the fullback dive that comes out of that is really tough. They block that really, really well. And if we can stop that, if we can move that at least into the A gap, I think we'll have some success tonight.
Coach Mahonen, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll catch up with you later, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. David Mahonen for the Grafton Spoilers joining us tonight on our pregame show. Coach's Comments, part of the Irie Insurance pregame show, IrieInsurance.com. You'll want to visit with them for your insurance at Irie Insurance in several locations to serve you and your family. Rain continues here in Grafton tonight. As I look around, you can see a little bit of that sun trying to poke through some fast-moving clouds, but some rain does continue and certainly is going to be slippery at a minimum here tonight on the field in Grafton as the Spoilers, they host the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs with YourLiveEvent.com on the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halstead Living Center, or find more information at halsteadlivingcenter.com.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro's Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. Go Boroughs!
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Cruise on over to Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. The guys combine for over 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call 701-636-4981. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
On your iRe Insurance pregame show, wet and rainy in Grafton right now. The sun's trying to peek out, but the rain coming down as the football players get ready to go here this evening. Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Grafton. Burroughs right now in the driver's seat for the region championship, number one spot out of the Northeast region at 6-1, winners of 6 straight games. The Grafton Spoilers at 2-5. They've dropped their last two to Harvey Wells County and Thompson. Here is the final home game for them this season. Well, we can do it because we're broadcasters. I know coaches say, hey, don't always do it, but we can look at it with 2 games left in the regular season, kind of where that region standings stack up right now in the Northeast region. Hillsboro Central Valley, as mentioned, currently in the driver's seat for the number 1 spot after defeating Langdon Emor Munich last week, and the Cardinals there in the number 2 spot right now at 6-1 as well, but by virtue of that head-to-head matchup, Hillsboro Central Valley with the tiebreaker. Right now, the 3 spot goes to Harvey Wells County. They're 5-2. They have Park River Fordville Lincoln tonight, and then next week finish off with Northern Cass as they can get to stay in the 3 spot or drop down to the 4 spot, depending on how things going. And the big region matchup tonight is for who's in, who's out in the final spot. Thompson and Carrington play each other. Both sit at 4-3. Regardless of opponents next week, unable to jump up to a 2, could potentially be a 3, but you lose tonight, and because of tiebreakers, the loser of that Thompson-Carrington game will miss the playoffs this year. Hillsboro Central Valley, as mentioned, they know they're in, where their final seeding, going to be a 1, going to be a 2, depending on how these final 2 weeks play out. The Grafton Spoilers, they will miss the playoffs this year, here currently sitting at 2-5. That's your playoff preview. We'll continue to preview the matchup, Hillsboro Central Valley and Grafton, coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Keep yourself healthy and take advantage of the October savings at Hillsboro Drug and Give. Get your choice of DayQuil or NyQuil, just $6.99. Health Mart 24-count daytime multi-system liquid caps, $6.49. Health Mart arthritis pain topical gel is $11.99. Nature's Truth melatonin or hair, skin, nails, and collagen gummies, your choice, $7.79. Health Mart melatonin gummies, $7.49 at Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee Power Tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they'll assist you with any building plans you're considering. They remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber in Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Vets Club is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they hope that you enjoy the coverage of the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs. The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes all fans to the Vets Club after the games. After the home football games, of course, it's pizza at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And they also want to say thank you for all of your support, including the recent corn feed, as those proceeds will benefit community, youth, and veteran activities through the community. Good luck, Boroughs, from everyone at the Hillsboro Vets Club.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
From Grafton, this is the Irie Insurance pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com for all your insurance needs. Visit with your local agents at Irie Insurance. Go online, IrieINS.com. Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Grafton, our matchup this evening. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks as well to all the sponsors that you'll see throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Myself, Jake Berkmeyer with the play-by-play call. Jim Berkmeyer joining me on the sideline. Keith Meyer with our camera work here today, and also thanks to Mark Forseth with some remote executive producing here today with the Your Live Event crew. A lot of games for you here today as the season winding down. Final 2 weeks of the regular season for North Dakota 11B football before the playoffs come out next week. And as we look at this matchup too, we've referenced it leading up to right now, but let's talk about the field conditions here with the rain and the weather coming out here today.
Well, rain continues to fall. It's a light rain right now. Heavy rains earlier today, as you heard from Coach Mahonen. Rains beginning right after the dinner hour in Grafton. Yeah, the field right now, it's taken all the rain, but certainly it's going to get ripped up as the night goes on. I think mostly, though, you're going to watch just footing of players, as we've talked with some players in recent weeks, just how they've had to adjust or get more confident from first half to second half, or even sometimes change some shoes or things like that. So we'll certainly keep our eyes on just the footwork, slippery tonight, and also obviously the ball and how wet that becomes or the situation, and how that plays into possible turnovers for these two teams tonight. There's also a wind that has picked up. The wind right now starting to whip pretty good out of the northwest, as you can see the American flag waving up above the scoreboard here tonight in Grafton as the clouds continue to move overhead as well tonight. We'll see how much more rain is behind this. There's been some looping of when we look at that radar, and we'll see if some of this still comes and gets us, or if it moves just a mile or two one way or the other to stay away from the field here in Grafton tonight. Big Jake, if I can too, you're talking about the playoffs, and it's okay for us as broadcasters to start looking at it as we prepare for our playoff potential broadcast scenarios. 9B, of course, those seeds will come out tomorrow, as their playoffs will begin a week from tomorrow. 11B then will begin here in a few weeks, of course, with one more regular season tonight, and then next week another regular season game to go. But, I mean, heck, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been thinking ahead and looking at the playoff scenarios and who'd be in and who wouldn't be in. as, back to June, July, and I think there's one surprise here in this region, and that is the Grafton Spoilers, as Coach Mahonen talked about. They had higher expectations than being 2-5 and just some games that slipped away from them, but they're playing for a lot of pride now, and they have a lot of good kids and good athletes here, and you know that they're going to come out fired up tonight. Throw away the records. It's about playing hard, and especially in front of your hometown fans. And also, Jake, you're in that broadcast booth tonight here, and after tonight's game and after the JV game on Monday, that's it for that press box. Building a brand new press box. It'll be a great welcome sight. It's going to be a beautiful press box here in Grafton that we'll look forward to in years to come.
Yeah, it should be good, and should be a good one here today. Throw the records out because
it has served us well for years, but it's time to get a new one.
Well, let's get a new one then.
All right, they're working. Yeah,
all
absolutely.
Right. I like that.
And seriously, thanks to John, the AD, and everybody here in Grafton for their welcome, their hospitality, and for making arrangements so that we could be on the broadcast tonight with YourLiveEvent.com, part of the Irie Insurance pregame show.
And we thank you for joining us as well, the viewer. Appreciate you having here. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, that reminder tab, and be up to date on all the upcoming Your Live Event broadcast. As mentioned, with the playoffs coming up starting next week for 9B, we'll have those for you on our website, YourLiveEvent.com. We continue with the Irie Insurance pregame show when we return after this.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
It's here at Norman County Implement, now on the lot. The new Blast of the 2021 model Versatile Delta Tracks. Call for large discount. This Versatile DT 570 with PTO, it's huge discounts, and it's now on the lot at Norman County Implement. And also arrived 2 brand new Woods 15-foot batwing mowers. Talk with Chuck O'Neill on the beet harvest equipment. Other deals getting done for other trades coming in. Norman County Implement with a new Versatile Fury for sale or rent this fall. Talk with Chuck O'Neill, Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Olson Hardware in Hillsboro welcomes you to stop in. Find all of your hardware needs. If you're doing yard and garden work, Olson Hardware has the lawn and garden tools, rakes, shovels, hose, and more, plus all of your lawn care needs too. If you're getting ready to do your outdoor projects this summer, stop by Olson Hardware, pick up your paint, stains, and all of the accessories. And if you're in need of a mattress upgrade, be sure to stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress. Olson Hardware can repair your major appliances too. They are your full-service hardware store, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro. Stop in today.
Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com. They bring you your pregame show for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros and the Grafton Spoilers here tonight with YourLiveEvent.com. Running down on the
Big Jake.
Yeah.
Rainbow. We have a big rainbow right to the east of the field in Grafton that just showed up. Beautiful. A little bit of sunshine. Here we go.
I can't quite see it there with the camera. But
don't worry,
yeah.
You can trust my eyes.
Now, well, good. There. Yeah.
glad I threw you out of rhythm.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. Here is gonna go.
That's my job.
Yeah. Gonna go with our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. As Hillsboro Central Valley won the toss, they deferred. Grafton Spoilers offense will be out there as offensive line of Wyatt Demers, Chicago Galvin, Ray Rios, Jackson Bjornsson, Tony Balderas on the offensive line. Wide receivers are Will Jiskra and Chance Burns. Alex Ibanez at the tight end. Tailback will be Anthony Gonzalez, Esker Rios as the fullback. Quarterback will be Tony Villarreal for the Grafton Spoilers. Defensively for Hillsboro Central Valley, they will come out with their 3-down defensive linemen of Barrett Willison, Jake Swanson, Caleb Hattlestead, linebackers of Jace Lushik, Peter Dryberg, Jack Paulsrud, Gavin Mitzel, and Cole Hebel. Defensive secondary being Parker Gallagher, Alex Cotton, and Gannon Limke. That's your starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. You can learn more about American Crystal Sugar, including career opportunities, online, crystalsugar.com. We wrapping up our IRE Insurance pregame show. We'll get your opening kickoff when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
Blue Cross Blue Shield and Delta Dental Insurances. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or need tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum, thank you for your business, and they look forward to continuing to serve you at Sorum Oil Company.
You know it takes the right decisions and the right seed for top-end yields. Count on Golden Harvest for the agronomic know-how to help you choose the right seed for top performance in your fields. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Cassette Seed Sales. Put Golden Harvest seed to work for you. Contact your local Golden Harvest seed advisor, Tim Cassette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877, and make every field count.
North Dakota state law requires students attending school to be up to date on immunizations that protect them from life-threatening diseases such as measles, chickenpox, mumps, or pertussis. Trail District Health Unit reminds parents to get your children all the recommended vaccinations for their health and the safety of our community. Contact Trail District Health Unit if you have any vaccination questions or if you would like to schedule an appointment. Call 701-636-4434 for Trail District Health Unit.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Vast Store in Halstead reminds you, check their weekly grocery sale flyer and hardware sales on their Facebook page. If you don't see it, give them a call at 456-2148 and they'll be sure to get their weekly sale specials to you from Valley General Store in Halstead. KRJB program streamed with rjbroadcasting.com from Valley General Store in Halstead. Groceries, hardware, off sale. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Valley General Store, Halstead.
The lineups being announced for Hillsboro Central Valley. Grafton going to be announced next. The Burros and the Spoilers match up here with your American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Again, defensively for Hillsboro Central Valley as the running out onto the field. Barrett Willison, Jake Swanson, Caleb Hattlestead at the defensive line. Jace Lushik, Peter Dryberg at the outside linebackers with Gavin Mitzel, Jack Paulsrud, Cole Hebel on the interior. And defensive secondary of Parker Gallagher, Alex Cotton, and Gannon Limke. It's the lineups for the Hillsboro Central Valley Borough defense. Their head coach, Scott Olson, their record 6-1. Winners of 6 straight on the season for Hillsboro Central Valley. For the Grafton Spoilers, here is their starting lineups. They're being announced on the offensive line will be Wyatt Demers along with Chicago Galvin, Ray Rios, Jackson Bjornsson, and Tony Balderas for the offensive line. Correct my spelling on that one. Goes by Tony. Got to get that into the... there we go. Wide receivers will be Will Jiskra and Chance Burns. Tight end Alex Ibanez along with Anthony Gonzalez at the tailback. Escar Rios at the fullback and Tony Villarreal at the quarterback for the Grafton Spoilers. As they enter with a 2-5 overall record. Their head coach, David Mahonen, for the Spoilers. And our officials for tonight's game as well, too, out of the Mindak Association, John Osborne, Ronald Nord, Jason Johnson, Mark Potratz, and Grant Laban, our officials for the evening here tonight. Again, your starting lineups brought to you with American Crystal Sugar. CrystalSugar.com, the website. Learn more about American Crystal Sugar Company. Thanks for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com for tonight's 11B football contest. Look at the schedule for this evening with Your Live Event. Seedings, pairings, and game broadcast matchups coming up. You can go to YourLiveEvent.com. Stay up to date with all the broadcasts coming your way. Myself, Jake Birkmeyer, with you at the play-by-play. Jim Birkmeyer with the sideline analysis. Keith Meyer with the camera work here today. Our opening kickoff comes up when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to YourLiveEvent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
Ready and for the opening kickoff, Hillsboro Central Valley wearing the road white uniform tops with the blue jersey pants, the white helmets with the HCV on the sides. Parker Gallagher teeing it up. He will kick from right to left. Meanwhile, the Grafton Spoilers send Gonzalez and Burns back deep to receive, wearing the maroon uniform tops with the gold lettering, gold pants, and the gold helmets. They'll go from left to right. Gallagher has it teed up, and we are underway as the opening kick is booted and picked up. Going to let it bounce at the 5. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And that is where Grafton starts their first drive. Gallagher showing the leg on the kickoff here. He averages just under 49 yards per kickoff, and nice to have that as an opening weapon.
Oh, absolutely, and he's also become very good at placing those kickoffs to allow their special teams to do what they're trying to do on the special teams coverage. And now the Grafton offense comes out. We'll see here, of course, they have Rios, and we'll see if they're able to get the ball into the hands of Jiskra, a very talented wide receiver. Hillsboro Central Valley defense has been playing lights out, very solid the last 4 weeks.
Grafton comes out with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Villarreal in the pistol set. He will turn, give second man through, that being Rios, running to the left side and being met at the line of scrimmage, keeping the legs turning, trying to fight forward. And will pick up about 1 yard, give them 2 yards as they move that forward.
Yeah, actually, I think when it's all said and done, they'll move it back, as you say, initially there. And to the 21, it was Barrett Willison, right side defensive end, and then the linebacker, Jay Sleshik. Those two combined on the tackle. Willison got a really good off the ball attack here from his defensive end spot.
Lone receiver to the right side at the bottom of the formation, and another receiver on the top side. 2 backs in the pistol formation. Behind Villarreal, they'll run it on the inside handoff, the give, and that being to Gonzalez, and he will plow forward. Not Gonzalez. Who got that? Trying to check the number. That Burns.
Yeah, it was Burns who took that, and it was Swanson who got in there from his nose guard position initially to get a piece of him behind the line of scrimmage. Then Hattlestead, the left side defensive end, who will now operate from the right side defensive end here on 3rd down and 7 for the Grafton Spoilers. Hebo was also in on the tackle for the Burros.
Well, again, split a receiver each side. Tight end, left side, top side of the formation. Send Gonzalez in motion. Run him on a crackback, trying to get to Rios on a pitch to the outside. Good contain on the outside edge by Jace Lushik, the outside backer for Hillsboro Central Valley. Keeps Rios in front of him, lets the defense flow, and brings him down here, bringing up 4th and 5.
Yeah, and there's that defensive adjustment. Moved Lushik around, and also Willison, who I just called out as he moved over to that left side defensive end spot. That's where the Grafton ran it, right to the strength of the Burrows defense.
Alex Ibanez is the punter back in
Gallagher back
punt
to
formation. Gallagher is back, standing at his own 45-yard line. Some late substitutions swapping in and out. From the right hash and punting into the sun as the snap comes back, bounces, gets back, and gets the kickoff. Gallagher will fair catch it. He will catch it right on the 45. 9:54 to go in this first quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley will take out after their defensive forces a 3-and-out.
Yeah, a nice punt there, as you said, on a low snap that bounced out. Fielded it cleanly, though, and the wet ball then, and got it off the foot and into the wind. Also with still just a few drops of rain coming, but yeah, the sun's coming out. The wind has picked up, and looks like we're going to be dry here for a while now tonight.
Devin Johnson, Jaime Martinez, Mason Fondrich, Barrett Willison, Aaron Johnson on the offensive line, Riley Olson, the quarterback, Jace Lushik, Cole Hebel, the running backs, Gannon Limke, Parker Gallagher, the receivers, and Jack Palzer, the tight end, to start the offense. Here's the snap, is bobbled on the ground and then actually jumped out of the hands of Olson as Hebel kind of kicked it forward and able to fall on it himself. He'll actually pick up a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, but you don't want to see that because it's been a lot of fumbles this season. Last week it was on the second play. Tonight it's on the opening play. And, yeah, I know the ball, the field's wet and all of that, but still the bottom line is when you're looking here to play to be a region champ and get into the playoffs to make a run, you want to start eliminating some of that.
8 fumbles through 7 games. They've lost 7 of them, have Hillsboro Central Valley. Run the option, right side. Pitch goes to Lushik. He's got a blocker in front of him. Maybe he cuts back inside, then caught from the backside pursuit as he crosses midfield. He'll pick up the first down, get it down here to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, block attempt here on the outside, some lost footing. Otherwise, that would have gone for a whole lot more because Hebel was blocking out in front, and it was that backside that great attempt, just the footwork because of the field conditions being wet, not able to sustain that entire block. All in all, though, good pickup for a first down.
Gallagher, the receiver, at the top of the formation. Limke at the bottom. I formation, tight end left side. They run inside, give Hebel. He stiff arms his way through into the second, into the third level. It's a foot race to the end zone, and he's brought down inside the 5. Touchdown saving tackle made by the Spoilers, whereas Ibanez brings him down, but Hebel with a big gain.
Yeah, big gain. That fullback, that's what Coach David Mahonen talked about in the pregame show, was able to play against this triple option to contain the outside, but he had really, just that fear of what do we do with that fullback, and right away it's Hebel. And I'll tell you what, as the years gone on, Hebel's really starting to make his mark here across the region out of that fullback position.
First and goal from the 3-yard line. Riley Olson, the quarterback, under center. He'll turn. He'll give. Second man through. Jace Lushik. He dances his way in. Quick cut back to the middle and touchdown. Jace Lushik. 3 yards out. Touchdown 11.
Yeah, he danced. You're exactly right. A little bit of a juke there, a dance. And I'll tell you what, he was looking for somebody to grab there for a do-si-do, but there was nobody within 2 feet of him.
3-yard touchdown run for Jace Lushik. His 11th touchdown on the ground this season.
Big blocks up front. Credit that offensive line. They're moving people around.
Now Peter Dryberg to long snap. Riley Olson to hold. Parker Gallagher to kick the extra point attempt. 24 of 26 on the season. Snap, hold, kick up, and kick is good. Make it 25 of 27.
The kid can kick.
Hillsboro Central Valley leads on your Tim Cassette Seat Cell scoreboard 7-0. 8:11 to go. First quarter on yourliveevent.com.
Everyone here at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts would like to take this time to remind parents to teach their children how to be responsible and stay drug-free. By late elementary, many children know of a classmate who smokes, drinks, or uses drugs. It is never too early to talk to your child about substance abuse. Schools teach kids to say no to drugs, but it's what the parents do that counts the most. This has been Stella Benson with a message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
The Borough kickoff picked up field on the left side, busting through the line and then up to the 40-yard line, drugged down to the 42-yard line as the Grafton Spoilers Burns gets the return, and he brings it out near midfield to start this drive.
Yeah, Chance Burns, and I'll tell you what, there was a really nice block right in front of the Borough bench here by Ray Mendez Rios, the senior, one of the seniors for the Spoilers. Really nice block here that allowed Burns to get the extra 10, 12 yards.
Spoilers will break the huddle. They'll bring a
I
wide
love
receiver
all these,
in.
Gold numbers shine with the sunshine sparkling on them.
Receivers in tight, almost as wingbacks. They run the forward pitch option, giving it to Burns, trying to work his way around the outside. He will get up to the 45 before brought down on the near sideline. Parker Gallagher, Jay Slushik team up, bring him down, or a gain of 3.
Yeah, Burns with good speed, and you saw the closing speed of Parker Gallagher as well, coming up from that corner spot, and then Leshik chasing from behind. 7:40 to go in this opening quarter. Burroughs up 7-0 on their opening series drive. Grafton trying to get something started here offensively on their second possession of the night.
Sophomore quarterback Tony Villarreal brings in the play to the huddle, breaks it, and sends tight end on the right side, wing back left side, also wing back on the right side now too. In the pistol set, Rios the deep back. Sending Gonzalez in motion, right side to left. Again with the inside pitch handoff there as they brought the wing back across the formation. Was hit in the backfield by Hebel on a blitz and then spun off him into the arms of Hattlestead and Willison, and a gain of 2.
Yeah, that's Rios. They had moved him to the wing on that left side, then that little forward pitch, as you said, as he comes through, and Burroughs' defensive lineman stayed right there, and Hattlestead led the way.
3rd down and 5. Spoilers went 3 and out on their first drive. They want to get past midfield here, pick up the first down. Top side will be Jiskra and Burns, the receivers there in the 4 wide receivers set. Shotgun formation, Rios in the backfield. Looking to pass, they'll roll out to Villarreal, pump up, throws, finds a man in the flat at the 40, across for the first down to the 30, trying to pump the brakes and cut back upfield, instead brought down at the 30. Gain on the play of 23 yards.
Yeah, it's Jiskra, the receiver. That's who they wanted to get the ball into the hands of tonight 5 to 10 times, said Coach Mahonen on the pregame show, as Jiskra was covered early, and then as the quarterback started to scramble around, some of the secondary coverage and linebackers started to come up. That opened up Jiskra. He just settled down into that open zone area.
First down for the Spoilers. Now they come out with the pistol for I formation pistol. 2 backs behind Villarreal. A handoff. Rios in the backfield. Hit and brought down. Jake Swanson penetrating from the nose tackle. Brings him down. Loss on the play of 2.
Yeah, it's Swanson right there with the first big hit contact. And then Paulsrud in to help finish up.
5:50 to go, first quarter. Hillsboro Centre Valley leading 7-0 over Grafton on your Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard. Jace Lushik with a 3-yard touchdown run for his 11th of the year. Start the scoring for the Burros. Now the Spoilers looking to match it. They come out, 2 backs behind Villarreal in the pistol set. Lone receiver to the right side, tight ends each way. Play action, looking to pass, rolling out to the left side, being pressured by Hebel. Now looking to run on the left side, far side, dancing along the sideline. He's spun around and brought down after a gain of 5.
Yeah, forced out of bounds after that 5-yard pickup by Peter Dryberg on the Hillsboro Central Valley sideline. Stops the clock, 5:20. The quarterback here for the Spoilers, Villarreal, he's showing some real ability to move out of the pocket and make some plays.
Yeah, just a sophomore as well.
Yeah, this is a football team that, is got some youth with some of that senior leadership, but there's some kids here as underclassmen getting some real valuable playing time.
3rd down for the Spoilers. One back, Rios in the backfield in the pistol set. Here's the Villarreal back, and he's sacked. The ball pops out. Willison jumps on it and recovers it for Hillsboro Central Valley. Looked like Dryberg, or was that Swanson coming off the edge?
That was Dryberg. Peter Dryberg came in off the edge and with the strip sack as well. Big play by Dryberg.
With the forced fumble and the sack, Willison gets the fumble recovery, his second fumble recovery of the year. Dryberg with his now 2.5 sacks on the year. 5:15 to go in this first quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley takes over. Riley Olson brings the team up to the line of scrimmage. Receivers each way, I formation. Play action, back to pass, looking right side in the flat, dumps it off and dropped. Dropped incomplete that time as Hebel couldn't hold on to it.
That's actually 25 there with Jack Paulsrud right through his hands.
No, there on that far side of the field, the 25, 24 looked the same. 2nd and 10 for Hillsboro Central Valley. Here facing the 4 linemen, 3 linebacker, 4 defensive back defensive set of the Spoilers. Put those names out after this play here with the I formation. Olson under center. And will hand off going to the left side to Gavin Mitzel, and he's spun down at the 34-yard line. No gain for Gavin Mitzel.
That was Rios, I believe, on the tackle. He was nearby as guys were bouncing up early on, but Mitzel had a strong week last Friday night in the victory over Langdon area for Hillsboro Central Valley, and gave it to him for the first time tonight. Well defended by the Grafton Spoilers.
Galvin, Bjornsson, Lopez, Hansen on the defensive line. Delgado, Villarreal around Rios in the linebackers. Ibanez, Jiskra, the quarterbacks or corners as McLean and Burns, the safeties for the Spoilers. Run the option here is a hit as he pitches it and gets past the shoulder of Mitzel. Ball still on the ground and picked up by the Spoilers. They recover the fumble. Teams trading turnovers, and Grafton takes over with great field position.
Yeah, slippery football, wet field, guys sliding around, and a turnover. Spoilers with a golden opportunity here, down 7-0 with 4:24 to play in the first quarter.
It'll be down to the 20. They mark it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Yeah.
So loss of 16 on the fumble. Spoilers take over. I formation, pistol I. Send a man in motion right side to left side, and play action rolling out. Villarreal on his right side, dumps it into the flat. It's intercepted by Hillsboro Central Valley's Parker Gallagher. Steps in front of the receiver, gets in the way, and we're trading turnovers now. Is that one more of a takeaway than a turnover?
Well, obviously, Villarreal did not see Parker Gallagher there, and Parker Gallagher's experience is just how he, again, baited them into that and hung there, and then just as that pass was coming, stepped around and got in front of that receiver. Great defensive pass coverage by Parker Gallagher, and again leads the team with all these interceptions. I believe that's the 14th interception of this season by the Borough defense.
It is, and it will be I formation for Hillsboro Central Valley. Olson under center, one receiver, that being Limke to the top side. Hand off, Lushik cuts back amongst the grain, and then brought down by a host of Spoiler tacklers. Led that time by Santiago Galvin in there to make the stop, but a first down.
Yeah, Galvin does have the tackle. Good kick out block by Hebel, the fullback. Good blocking on the edge along that line of scrimmage by Hillsboro Central Valley on their right side with Aaron Johnson, Barrett Willison the right guard, Johnson the right tackle, Fondrick that center. Those three guys really got out and moved people around in that seal block by the fullback and sprang him loose for a few more.
Under 4 to go in this first quarter, 3:50 as the clock ticks. Olson under center, turns, hands off. Lushik left side, gets in to throw a big hole down around the corner. He's got one man to beat, looking to cut back, and he is caught from behind. Caught from behind. Rios and Ibanez bring him down, but Lushik very close to breaking a big one.
Yeah, again, very good blocking, and give the guys up front the credit. You know, Jake, Jace Leshik, he's a good football player. The kid could run before this season started. We know that, but has it been enjoyable to see how he has progressed as a running back? You know, he's always run hard, but now running hard, but also seeing the field and just kind of, you he just runs a little bit more at ease, doesn't he? This kid has really progressed throughout the year.
Yeah, seen some of those cutbacks a little bit better at times too. Receiver to the top side is Limke. They'll play action. Olsen rolls out, looks for Limke on the comeback route. Instead, he's going to look to keep it himself, and he will get forward for 8 yards before he's tripped up and falling out of bounds that time. As
tripped up by Leroy Delgado, the freshman linebacker.
8 yards for Olsen. Move the ball up. They'll mark it right at the 30-yard line, right hash. At the wind, sort of at the back for Hillsboro Central Valley in this opening quarter, as they got a 3-and-out on defense, a touchdown offense. Then we've had 2 fumbles and an interception. Now Hillsboro Central Valley on offense, looking to drive. I formation. Ebel and Lushik, fullback and halfback. Tight ends with Dryberg and Paulsrud. Receiver is Limke, top side of the formation. Option give here to Hebel. Rumbles through the line of scrimmage, then gets up into the secondary, and he keeps the feet moving, kind of backpedaling as he got twisted around, and he brings it down to the 10-yard line, a 20-yard gain for Cole Hebel.
Yeah, Cole Hebel, that fullback again, just opening there and ran through a would-be arm tackle, and then as he started to get contained by the defense, his extra efforts, and you see those linemen also working and busting their tails to get downfield, pushing on that pile with Martinez and Willison and Fondrick.
Olsen will be under center. He gets down, calling out the play, turns, hands off. Jace Lushik left side, stiff arms, trying to run through, but then turn back. There's Rios and Juan Villarreal. Bring him down.
Tried to bounce it to the outside, and good defensive play by Rios and others there for the Spoilers.
We'll bring up now a 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Limke, the receiver, to the right side. I formation for Riley Olsen. Peter Dryberg, tight end left side. Jack Paulsrud, the tight end right side. They'll run it right side here as Lushik takes it, and a big hole for him to run through in for his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Big hole for sure. Described exactly, with a big hole right up the middle and off to that right side.
A touchdown run moves it up here as Hillsboro Central Valley now goes for the point after attempt. Parker Gallagher on to kick. This drive started with his interception on defense. Now he looks to cap it off with the right foot as the kick is up, and the kick is good. Gallagher good on the PAT. Hillsboro Central Valley leads on your Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard 14-0 on yourliveevent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
1:04 to go, first quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley with their 2nd touchdown from Jace Lushik, leading 14-0 over Grafton. Parker Gallagher to kick off now for the Burros, kicking from right to left for the final minute of this first quarter before we'll swap ends at the quarter break. Gonzalez and Burns back deep to receive the kickoff. The right-footed kick is up, angled, and will be picked up at the 5-yard line. And coming up going to the middle, then cutting back to left side. Burns trying to find some space and finds a wall of white. Being brought down, Paulsrud in there, Lizer in there for the tackle for Hillsboro Central Valley.
And also there on special teams, I think in the mix was Peter Dryberg. Go back. Dryberg does a lot of things for this football team, the long snapper and playing tight end on the offensive side, linebacker, defensive side on special teams coverage. Kid doesn't leave the field a whole heck of a lot.
Villarreal will have the offense as he comes out with the pistol set. He turns, hands off for right side, and no room to run. There's Esker Rios is, well, held up, not brought down. He was fighting, but not brought down. Hattelstead had him wrapped up, and everyone else helped to finish him up. No gain on the play.
Yeah, and I was also watching, Jake, as that was going to the Spoilers' right side. One of their linemen, Jackson Bjornsson, was pulling or ended up getting out ahead of that, and it looks like he maybe have tweaked his ankle or something there, because he instantly stopped and he was, just fidgeting with that ankle. We'll keep our eyes on that.
Moving guys around here as they start at left, then line up right side there with the tight end formation, that being Jisker on the right side. Send Gonzalez in motion, left side to right side, and Spoilers call a timeout. Play clock was running down, and they will take the timeout. 6 seconds to go before the end of the first quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley leads over Grafton 14-0 on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Thanks for joining us this evening on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro Central Valley leading over Grafton 14-0. Spoilers take their first timeout. Play clock winding down. Had to take a timeout right before the end of the first quarter. This likely will be the final play of quarter number one. Spoilers up to the line of scrimmage.
Hebel is out. Derek Bachnes is in at linebacker.
Shotgun set for Villarreal as he'll have the running back to his left side, and they will hand off to Gonzalez trying to get to the outside. He's brought down in the backfield. Paulsrud comes in, makes a tackle for a loss, and that will be the final play of quarter number one.
Big hit by Paulsrud, though it was Hattelstead who helped make the play because the defensive end forced him to come back into Paulsrud. Hebel's getting some tape on this left wrist here on the sideline.
Third down, Spoilers when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
Knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
First quarter and second quarter begins. Hillsboro Central Valley leading 14-0 over Grafton. The Spoilers on offense have it 3rd and 11.
Tony Baldera, 69, has come in here for the Spoilers. Playing right tackle or right end.
Villarreal with two backs in the backfield sends Gonzalez in motion, right side to left side. Look to set up a screen left side to Rios, and the ball looked like it got knocked loose. No, Rios held on to it, and he's just brought down for a loss of 3 on the play.
Yeah, Barrett Willison's been all over this football field defensively early on. He and Jay Sleshik again in on that tackle. Big pressure up the middle from Swanson.
Bring up a punt formation. Ibanez the punter.
So far this Borough defense has been a step ahead of the Spoiler offense. Looks like they know where everything is coming.
Outside of the big pass completion to Will Jiskra, they've been a step ahead. Gallagher stands back in spoiler territory at the 48, nearly blocked on the punt, might have got a piece of it as it's high, but then rolls and will go back to the 48-yard line.
It's a good Spoiler bounce.
Good bounce to help net 32 yards, and about 18 of that 32 coming on the bounce. So Hillsboro Central Valley takes over. 11:05 to go in quarter number 2.
Baszler will come in here at left side tackle for Hillsboro Central Valley.
Start with 2 receivers left side. Have a tight end and wing back right side. Hebel is lined up as the wing on the right side. Olsen will send Hebel in motion over to the left side. Then he'll hand off to Gavin Mitzel. Runs through an ankle tackle. Keeps charging through and gets it down to the 41-yard line. Gain of 7 for Gavin Mitzel.
Hard run by Mitzel. We've not seen a whole lot of that Hebel lining up at the wing and then coming in motion, have we?
Not a whole lot. Occasionally throughout the year, but mostly he's in that fullback spot. Seen him lined up outside a couple times, but haven't seen a whole lot of motion throughout the season.
Nope, setting up some things for as the year goes on.
Same formation, 2 receivers left at the top side.
Parker Gallagher's nobody on him.
And they'll send Hebel in motion as the defense does get on Gallagher. They'll give right side. Mitzel runs through one arm tackle, readjusts the football, and gets down for the first down to the 35, gain of 6 on back-to-back runs for Gavin Mitzel.
Yeah, defensively, the Spoilers making some adjustments. Santiago Galvin stays at right end, and in the middle there is big number 75, Eli Lopez, 315-pound strong defensive tackle. Burrow's trying to go away from that size.
Split the receivers up, 1 left side, 1 right side. I formation. Olsen under center, turns, hands off. Mitzel stutter steps, goes back to the middle and gets tripped up, falls forward, picks up an extra 3 yards after contact, and he gets a 10 for a first down.
Yeah, tripped up initially by Rios. Mitzel's close, very close to putting up some big numbers on a last couple of runs here.
Mitzel had the big offensive game for him last week against the Langdon area Edmore Munich. 2 touchdowns in the game as we get an official's timeout.
Rios is going to go out. Spoilers are going to bring in.
There's Robert Parsons, the third, comes in. Not sure what caused the microphone to cut out there, but it did. Just FYI on that.
There, saw that.
Olsen back to pass, looking left side, through the smoke, looking for Limke, and couldn't connect. There is, got the grill down here off to our right, and the smoke billowing up, and Olsen throwing through it here, incomplete.
Yeah, just ran out of room and well defended here on the field.
It will be now a 2nd and 10 for Hillsboro Central Valley. Limke will be lined up wide, very wide at the top of the formation, nearly on the sideline. Gallagher at the bottom. I formation for Hebel and Mitzel behind Olsen under center. He will turn, play action, rolling out to his right side, looking to keep it on a design keep. Gets that up here to the 20-yard line, and he's forced out at the 18, gain of 7 on the quarterback rollout for Riley Olsen.
Yeah, tackle over on your side of the field. Spoilers played that pretty well. I think that was staying home there, William Jiskra, who makes the tackle.
Bring up a 3rd down for Hillsboro Central Valley. They actually marked it back a yard along that sideline. They'll call it a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for HCV. Burrows leading 14-0 over the Spoilers. Parker Gallagher on the right side. Gannon Limke the left side, top side of your formation. Hebel and Mitzel will be the backs in the I formation. Tight end on the left side. That is Paulsrud. Hand off, run it behind that left side. Mitzel bounces out, stiff arms his way through a defender. Picks up the first down and more. And that's the 3rd first down by Mitzel on this drive.
Chance Burns on the stop for Grafton. Yeah, they had Mitzel, they thought, contained at the line of scrimmage, but he would run through those high tackle attempts and just bounce off, kept his legs turning into forward progress. To that 9-yard line, Burrows leading 14-0, trying to tack up another in the 2nd quarter.
There's trying to get that microphone interference adjusted there. Bear with us on that. Hillsboro Central Valley will send a receiver out to the right side and the left side. I formation for Riley Olsen under center. Mitzel dots the I. There'll be a play action looking. Right side, over the middle, and incomplete. Broken up that time. Chance Burns gets in there, gets the hand, and knocks it away. There from Paulsrud, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Burns with the big hit. Boy, that was a high hit. Paulsrud, he's getting up. He's coming off to the side of the field.
Here as second down.
There's a question here of was that targeting or not? That was a big hit.
Yep. Second and goal from the 9-yard line. Olsen will be under center with the I formation. Paulsrud, the checking in at the tight end on the right side. And the snap comes here, hands off. No, keep it himself. Olsen run the option. Plows forward, gets it down to the 5-yard line. Gain of 4 for Riley Olsen.
Rios again on the tackle, and so was Hunter Fryer.
Rios, a name you're going to hear a lot on defense.
You can see, Jake, we talked about this on the ride up tonight. All of the stats. I mean, 85 tackles and 9 sacks, and I mean the list goes on. The kid he's a player, and just representing this Grafton school and community, and the kid can play. He's a special player.
Third and goal from the 5 for Hillsboro Central Valley. Turn, give, left side. Mitzel trying to find a hole, and he is
6-inch line.
Very close, yeah. Down, and we'll bring up 4th and goal, likely in a spot where you're going to look to go for it on 4th down.
And to meet him there was Eli Lopez, 5'11", 315-pound senior. The Burros going for the touchdown attempt here on 4th and inches. Gallagher comes out. They'll bring both Paulsrud and Dryberg in. And they're going to load up. Paulsrud will go to the right side.
Mitzel will be the deep back. Hebel the fullback. Olsen under center, 4th and goal inside the 1. Going to try and quarterback sneak it. Here's a push and a push in for the touchdown. There, as it looked like he was getting pushed back. Maybe you saw it there. Did Olsen kind of spin off there and get into the end zone?
Well, he spun off a little bit, but it was Hebel and Mitzel both pushing from behind. And then Baszler kind of came over, looping around from that right side and gave a little extra surge there as well. And then as Olsen had kind of twisted, he was able to then fall in, and just enough. The football broke the plane, the goal line. Touchdown, Burros.
Parker Gallagher to kick the extra point. Dryberg snap, Olsen hold, Gallagher kick, up and good. 3 for 3 on extra points, and Hillsboro Central Valley leads on your Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard 21-0 over Grafton on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Hillsboro Central Valley, 3 touchdowns, 2 from Jace Lushik, 1 from Riley Olsen. They lead 21-0 on the Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. Here's we hit the 7:08 mark of the first half remaining. And it will be Parker Gallagher to kick off. Kicking from left to right for the first time this evening, with the exception of the point after attempt. Here Gallagher teed up, and here the kick comes deep and angled and bouncing into the end zone as Gonzalez lets it go by him. Second touchback of the game for Parker Gallagher, and that is where Spoilers will take over the football.
When you can kick like that, it puts teams in a situation where they got to start always at their 20, and long fields every time. That's tough.
Forces you in the option of, do you bring a third guy back there when he can kick it to either corner plus down the middle? That's a lot of ground to cover. Will be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Spoilers come out. Villarreal will have the 2 backs behind him in the pistol set. Man in motion, Gonzalez, they fake it to him on the give around. They go right side and brought down. Looking to get it to Rios, and the defense keying in on him. brought down loss of 4 on the play.
Yeah, Hattleston again making some plays out here at defensive end. You see Bachnes come in now at right side defensive end. I'm kind of settled in here behind some of the players. Might be why some of the microphone situation here. But yeah, Bachnes has come in right side defensive end. Swanson stays at nose guard. Hattleston stays in at left end. So Willison getting a little bit of a breather here still in this midway part of the second quarter.
Pistol set, fullback to the right side, tailback behind him. Villarreal looking to pass, throws right side. It is caught over the hands. The Dryberg trying to knock it away over his hands and caught for the first down. Coming up there with the Jiskra, the 6'4" senior, going up to make a big catch.
Yeah, Jiskra catches that in front of Alex Cotton. Cotton there with defensive pass coverage. You mentioned Dryberg. He was underneath, just missing a deflection there. And then Jiskra secures that, knowing he was going to take a big hit from Cotton. Cotton does get the hit in on him, but Jiskra holds onto the football. You can see why they want to find Jiskra as a wide receiver throughout the game.
2 catches, 40 yards for Will Jiskra early on. We'll send Gonzalez in motion, run a pitch play left side, following the motion man. Rios breaks 1 tackle in the backfield, up along the sideline, forced out. Coming up from the secondary, Alex Cotton. Alex Cotton makes the stop to get him out after a 2-yard gain.
Perimeter blocking out there from Anthony Gonzalez for Grafton, trying to spring Rios.
2nd down and 8. Rios so far 7 carries, just 1 yard. A couple of big losses there.
Rios came into the game, if memory is correct, with 800 rushing yards.
855, or 800, yeah, exactly, on 128. Here they'll hand off to him right side. In the backfield, Swanson's there to wrap him up, spin him down, and a loss back to the 35-yard line. Or excuse me, the 30-yard line. A loss of 4 on the play.
Well, Swanson is purchasing more land here again in this game tonight. He's controlling the line of scrimmage from that nose guard spot.
Had a couple of tackles for loss last week. Adds that one. He'll be, after the one he had earlier, too, he's looking at 8.5, 9, approaching double digits with that tackle for loss category.
Willison back in right defensive end. Walsh comes in to play left defensive end.
3rd and 11, pistol formation. Villarreal with 1 back behind him, 4 receivers, 2 each side. He'll take the snap, back to pass, looking left. Now he'll roll out right as he's being rushed. Coming back to the left side. There's the rush there. He dumps it off, and Ibanez trapped it. He incomplete. Would have been down right there at the 34 anyway. So he had to go down to the slide to have an attempt to grab it. But Villarreal just no time there as he was rolling out across his body and trying to escape and just get rid of the football.
And there's a holding penalty back here, as well as it was Walsh who was coming on the outside pressure, and he drew the penalty flag with a holding call coming up against him. So the Burros will decline that. Brings up 4th down and a long punting situation here for Grafton.
4:50 to go, first half.
The defensive line has played really, really well early on here for Hillsboro Central Valley.
Gallagher back deep to receive, standing at his 35-yard line. Ibanez standing here with the punt, gets it off, and the high punt hangs in the air. Gallagher calls, he muffs the punt, calls for their fair catch, couldn't field it cleanly, but jumps on top of it. Keeps possession for Hillsboro Central Valley. They take over at the 43.
Again, great field position, defense, quick 3 and out, not yielding much at all. And, we talked throughout the season how the yards per play of the offensive opponents has gone down for the Hillsboro Central Valley defense, now just allowing 2.7 yards per rush and just giving up 4 yards per play overall on the season, as that has gone down drastically. And it's been tough here for the Spoilers to get anything going in this first half.
Olsen under center with the I formation, wing back to the right side. That being Paulsrud, they send him in motion to the left side. Run it left side with Lushik behind Hebel and Paulsrud then. And he is not a lot of room there. Also seeing, looks like Walsh in at a tight end along there. So he rotates out. Lushik there, just a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, a lot of guys in and out. Is back in is left tackle Devin Johnson. And I guess Parker Gallagher now comes on the field as I saw that the player run out. It was Gallagher. He'll be lined up at the top of the screen out to the left side of the Burrows offensive unit.
Limke will be the receiver at the bottom of the screen. 2 backs behind Olsen under center. Play clock down to under 10. He gets the snap off, gives it left side, hit in the backfield. Stop, start, keep going, and picking up the first down across midfield down to the 44. A gain of 9 and a first down for Jace Lushik on the second effort.
Yeah, and Hunter Fryer has to come back and make the tackle for the Grafton Spoilers.
So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They've really had
11th
success.
first down.
Yeah, 11 first downs. They've really had a lot of success running straight up the middle, haven't they?
Gonna spread out the formation. 3 receivers left, 1 right, and a running back in the backfield. Looking on a go route, looking for Limke. It's a jump ball. He will have it picked off. Intercepted this time by Will Jiskra. He brings it up the left side, keeps inside the hash mark, brought up to the 45, and the Spoilers get another takeaway.
Yeah, Jiskra's playing a nice first half for the Grafton Spoilers. It comes up with the interception there, one-on-one coverage, big man on big man as far as height goes, and Jiskra stayed stride for stride with Limke as they tried to force all of the coverage to the opposite side with 3 receivers out left and then the single receiver in Limke, and Jiskra, he wasn't going to bite for any of that. He stayed right with the receiver and comes up with the turnover, and Spoiler football.
Receiver on the bottom of the formation is Gonzalez. 2 backs behind Villarreal. He claps for the snap, then hands off Rios left side, and the Burrows defense brings him down. Ballsrud in there, Willison in there, Swanson all getting in on that 1-yard gain.
Well, for the Spoilers now, it's important that for them that they get something started here late in this first half. Not been, a lot of positive yards so far. They trail by 21, under 3 minutes to go in the first half. So build on something to go into the halftime conversation.
With Hillsboro Central Valley deferring to, they have the option to receive the second half kickoff. Villarreal back to pass, being pressured, rolling out, dumps it off on the right side flat to Rios. He'll cut back up to the middle, and he is spun down short of the first down, missed it by about a yard.
Good open field tackle here by Peter Dryberg.
Gain of 8 for Oscar Rios. And 3rd down and 1. Coming in off the bench for the Spoilers. Santiago Galvin coming in. Here at that left guard spot. Third down as we had 2 minutes to go in the first half. 2 receivers right side, 2 receivers left side. Pistol set. Rios, the back behind Villarreal. Snap comes back low, looking to pass, rolling to the left side, being pressured. He'll throw it into the middle, and it is incomplete. Have a receiver look like, perhaps Jiskra going across the middle. He slipped. Incomplete pass.
Receiver may have slipped, but there was no time for Villarreal because Willison and Swanson were in that quarterback's eyes and within reach of him very, very quickly and putting a lot of pressure on. They did get to the quarterback for some contact and a hit. Lots of pressure from up front. Those 2 I mentioned are out. Bachnes is in, and we're also going to see Johnson and Johnson here on the defensive line of scrimmage for Hillsboro Central Valley.
Spoilers going to go for it on 4th down. Gonzalez comes in short motion. They'll hand off a left side and diving ahead, getting the first down. They will pick it up as Rios gets across for the first down.
Looks like Leshik among the tacklers for Hillsboro Central Valley.
Gain of 4.
I think I had said Johnson and Johnson at the ends. It's actually Johnson and Walsh as it's Aaron Johnson on one end, and it's Braden Walsh on the other end.
2 receivers each way, 4 wide set. Spoilers dropping back to pass, being rushed. Villarreal, he'll set the feet, throw the right side across the formation, and did he hold on?
Yeah, he did.
Trying to be stripped. Burrows are saying that they stripped it on the way down.
Evil's got the football.
Officials are looking, talking, and they're going to say first down Spoilers.
Boy, Evil little magic work there. I don't know how he ended up with the ball, but he sure did.
Who was the receiver on that one?
That was Jiskra again.
Right. His third catch here today. First down for Grafton. They come out 4 wide again. 48 seconds left. Still 2 timeouts remaining in this first half for Grafton. Trying to get into the end zone before the half. Villarreal passing left side. Caught in the flat. Get up the sideline. Get out of bounds. This one being Ibanez.
Strong arm. Quick throw there by Villarreal. Little out route by Ibanez underneath the coverage. And Spoilers are chipping away and moving the ball down the field. Exactly what they wanted to do here late in the first half. Get some positive things going into the halftime.
11-yard gain brings up 1st and 10 just outside the red zone at the 21-yard line. 37 seconds left in half number 1. Going to send 1-2. Now they're going to get around 2 left, 2 right in the formation as the receivers. Villarreal back to pass, looking right side in the flat, caught and stuck as he caught it. Gallagher brings down Ibanez short of the, or do they give him the first down? Nope, we got a timeout called. Timeout called to stop the clock. With 29 seconds left, Hillsboro Central Valley leading Grafton 21-0. Spoilers are driving 2nd and 2 when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Limpy with a message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. Drug and alcohol abuse impact many communities. Remember that strong family values, including open communication between parents and kids, helps keep all kids healthy and drug-free. Both school districts remind parents to support the various programs and activities that your kids are involved in and be a positive influence. I encourage all students to say no to drugs and alcohol and be involved in their school and community. This message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
2nd and 2 for the Grafton Spoilers with 1 timeout remaining, 29 seconds on the clock, and trailing 21-0 to Hillsboro Central Valley. Spoilers will take the time in the huddle, break it, and come out. Ibanez and Gonzalez go to the right side. Jiskra and Burns go to the left side as the receivers. Rios in the backfield as the lone back in the shotgun set with Villarreal, the quarterback. Back to pass, low snap, being pressured, throws left side into the end zone. If the hands of Cotton had to readjust on that one and overthrown. Cotton couldn't get to it, incomplete pass.
Yeah, from this angle, Jake, I didn't have the perfect view, but you looking downstairs, it did look like it was overthrown, maybe got hung up in the wind, and Cotton was the closest to it and maybe had the best opportunity.
3rd down and 2 for Grafton. Villarreal brings the play in from the huddle. Again, still got 1 timeout left in this first half. Trying to cut the lead before we go to the break. Reminder coming up at the break, we'll have the Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro halftime report. Coaches' comments, stats, recap of the first half. Villarreal runs a quarterback power to the left side, being pressured, strung out, and gets it down to the 10-yard line. There, that will be enough for a first down. Gain of 4 for Villarreal. Paulsrud with the stop. First down, stops the clock temporarily while they reset the chains. Here with 14 seconds left. They got to now burn the 3rd and final timeout with 10 seconds left on the clock. Come back for the final play or plays of the first half. Hillsboro Central Valley leading 21-0 over Grafton on YourLiveEvent.com and your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
This week, the Hillsboro Cafe is celebrating their 4th anniversary. Come on in, get some great food, everything from a hearty meal to a sweet treat. Dine in, take out, call ahead, curbside delivery, all available from the Hillsboro Cafe. Call 701-636-2073. The Hillsboro Cafe is open through Friday this week, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. And they're also back open on Saturdays. The Hillsboro Cafe is now open Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come on in, celebrate the 4th anniversary this week at the Hillsboro Cafe.
They will put a couple seconds left back on the clock. It'll be 14.7 on the clock. But Grafton out of timeouts. Have it 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. So can only stop the clock by getting out of bounds or an incomplete pass unless they can quickly to just clock the football, but.
And they moved the ball back to the 10.
All right. So Villarreal, a couple last-second words there from Coach. Now into the shotgun set, looking to pass. Being pressures the Burros set. Heavy pressure. The pass is incomplete.
Knocked down by Hebel.
Coming with the blitz that time, and Villarreal just getting the pass off there to live an extra day. And now those 4 seconds come off, as now we have 10.4 left on the clock. See here if the Burro defense or the Spoiler offense wins this battle at the end of the half. Hillsboro Central Valley leading 21-0 on that Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. We'll take them over here to see if we can get some. Yeah. Some people get you to the obvious. Here's a play to the middle and incomplete pass. Gonzalez looking to catch it over the middle. A real incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd down and goal from the 10-yard line. That was 6.3 left on the clock in half number 1.
Addleston comes out. Walsh goes in for Hillsboro Central Valley on this 3rd and goal. I know the scoreboard is saying 9-yard line, but the ball is sitting here at the 10.
Burrows defense, they brought pressure, they've sat back. What do they do on this play as the Spoilers have 4 wide and a back next to Villarreal? Back to pass, looking, being pressured over the middle, and it's intercepted, and the Burros will just down it in the end zone. Intercepted with
Parker Gallagher, he had the interception. He'd love to have that because he just went down in the end zone. He wishes that he would have been running that thing out because there was nobody, nobody between where he was a yard deep in the end zone and the other end zone to the west end of the field.
So Hillsboro Central Valley will take it with 0.9 on the clock. And they will line up in the kneel-down formation. Riley Olson puts the knee to the grass, and that ends our first half with Hillsboro Central Valley leading on the Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard 21-0 over Grafton. As we go down here with some halftime coaches' comments, we'll have Scott Olson join us momentarily for Hillsboro Central Valley as coach down there on the sideline.
Head coach Scott Olson, we want to make sure the two of us are on the camera. Don't worry, it'll be a wide angle to get the two of us on here. But how about the first half for you guys? Some ups and downs, and I know you're up 21-0.
Yeah, not pretty, but bend don't break a little bit there on that last drive, which keep everything in front of us and just make tackles and end up getting a pick off it. D-line's getting good pressure. Offensively, whether it's wet ball or whatever, just not great with it right now. Just something that we can talk about for this first half and get better in the second half.
Are you thinking what I was thinking, that Parker, you'd love to have that back because there was nobody for the next 101 yards?
No comment.
All right, very good. All right, 21-0 at halftime. Hillsboro Central Valley leading at Grafton here. It is the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance halftime report.
The dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearly, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro. Contact him at 701-430-0877.
schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
Plug-in vehicles, or EVs, are growing rapidly in popularity, and the City of Hillsboro is offering home charger rebates to keep them running. EVs are safe, environmentally friendly, and cost less to operate than gas-powered vehicles, but it's the fun factor that gives EVs their biggest advantage. EV motors respond instantly, providing full torque immediately and smooth acceleration. Batteries located low in the vehicle mean improved ride and handling. The City of Hillsboro offers a $500 rebate for qualified home chargers. For details, visit bes.chooseev.com. This message from the City of Hillsboro.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. At the half, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros lead over the Grafton Spoilers 21-0. Your halftime report from Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. You can contact Ryan Opdahl at Farmers Union Insurance on West Caledonia Avenue. Call him 701-436-5777. Hillsboro Central Valley with 3 touchdowns in the first half, 2 by Jace Lushik, 1 from 3, 1 from 8, and then a 1-yard quarterback sneak up plunge by Riley Olson to get them their 3 scores, leading 21-0. They've held the spoiler offense out, held the rushing attack to just 15 yards in the first half. Passing-wise, they've got 75 yards in the half, but unable to get in as an interception right before half kept them out of the end zone inside the 10 with a chance to score, but unable to complete the drive. Burros then take 1 kneel down to get out of the half, leading 21-0. We'll get our halftime stats for you and more when we come back. This is your Farmers Union Insurance halftime report on yourliveevent.com.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
You're named to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
How will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an aging pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Don't be by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Halftime report from Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Hillsboro Central Valley leads over Grafton 21-0. Let's look at our first half stats, beginning with the Grafton Spoilers. Escar Rios with 10 carries on the ground, totaling just 2 yards. It was Chance Burns with 2 carries for 5 yards. Tony Villarreal with 2 carries for 9 yards. Anthony Gonzalez, 1 carry for -1 yard. 15 carries, 15 yards on the ground. Villarreal through the air was 7 of 14 passing, 2 interceptions, and 75 yards, completing 3 catches for 50 yards to Will Jiskra, 2 catches totaling 5 yards to Escar Rios, and 2 catches for 20 yards to Alex Ibanez for the Spoilers. 15 on the ground, 75 in the air. That's 90 yards of offense, 3 turnovers, 5 first downs in the first half. Did have 1 penalty, but it was declined, so no accepted penalties in the first half for Grafton. For Hillsboro Central Valley, rushing-wise, it was Jace Lushik with 8 carries for 83 yards. Cole Hebel with 3 carries, 61 yards. Riley Olson, 4 carries, 20 yards. Gavin Mitchell with 5 carries, 36 yards. And 2 team carries for -17 total yards. Lushik with 2 touchdowns, Olson with 1 touchdown on the ground for Hillsboro Central Valley. That's 183 on the ground. Through the air, Riley Olson is 0 of 4 passing, 1 interception for no yards, so 183 yards of total offense in the first half. 2 turnovers, 9 first downs, no penalties in the first half for Hillsboro Central Valley. That's your first half stats. We'll take a moment to look at the second half. When we return, this is your Farmers Union Insurance halftime report on yourliveevent.com.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Hi, Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. Go Boroughs!
Grafton Spoilers trail the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 21-0 at half. Let's go down to the field here from the head coach of the Spoilers, David Monaman, joining us.
Well, Coach Mahonen, first half, you guys ended it looking like you'd be able to, get it into the end zone to build on it and to, you maybe have to talk about it, but at the same time you got to move ahead.
Yeah, we do. I mean, think we kind of panicked there at the end. It is disappointing, though. I mean, they worked hard to get there.
Absolutely, and that's the thing. First half, you're doing some good things, and then there's something that maybe doesn't go your way also at the same time.
Yeah, I think that just kind of shows the youth where, they'll make 3 great plays, go back 1. 2 great plays, go back 1. I think older guys are kind of balling out, and the younger guys are just trying to play catch up. But they're doing okay. Forced 2 turnovers, only held them to 21 points. But second half, kick the ball off. We got to get a stop right away.
Yeah, get a stop, and also just get more consistent and keep building on the things that you're doing okay with.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think the run, we're almost there. A few tackles get broke, and then all of a sudden we're gone. So I think. Defensively, I feel better about it. Offensively, that nose guard is killing us today, and so we got to find out a way to kind of stop him so we can get moving a little bit. Not that we want to run the ball the whole second half, but we got to be able to run the ball a little bit instead of the pass.
Coach, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Coach Mahone, absolutely talking about it there, and we talked about Swanson. That's who he's referring to about the nose guard from Hillsboro Central Valley, just owning the line of scrimmage there in the first half defensively. At the half, it is Hillsboro Central Valley 21, Grafton nothing here with the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, the Ryan Opdahl Agency. Halftime report coming to a close, second half kickoff when we come back in 1 minute.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Cruise on over to Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. The guys combine for over 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call 701-636-4981. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop.
Here as we wrap up our Farmers Union Insurance halftime report, get you ready for our second half kickoff. Will be the Grafton Spoilers kicking from right to left to the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Burros, after deferring the toss to begin the game, they receive the second half kickoff. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com.
And if you are just joining us at this time and you're saying, oh my, what is it? 21-0, third quarter. That's correct. Again, this one kicked off at 6 tonight, so some of the other scores, as we get those, certainly are going to be, early scores starting from the other games across the region tonight.
Here in the kickoff upcoming from right to left for Grafton. Here the Spoilers with Galvin teeing it up. Hillsboro Central Valley with Lushik and Olson back deep to receive. Here's the kick, angle the left side, far side away from us, picked up on the run at the 20-yard line, down the left sideline, and spinning away, keeping free on the feet up to the 45, 44-yard line. And Hillsboro Central Valley near midfield to start the third quarter.
Yeah, Leshik on the return. Big hit here. The tackle by number 6, Chance Burns, and 55, Santiago Galvin. Big hit by those two. Going to see Baszler at the left tackle, Martinez at left guard, Fandrick will be the center, Willison at right guard, and over on that right tackle spot, there is Johnson.
Will be Limke and Gallagher, the receivers. Limke, bottom of your screen on the right side of the formation. Gallagher then on the top side. I formation with Hebel and Lushik. Run the option. Olson is being brought down, just throws it away back to Lushik. Trying to make a play and goes over his head. Lushik, though, back on it to the 35-yard line. Loss of 9 on the play.
It is the loss of 9 as normal substitutions. Paulsrud out, Dryberg in with the play as they rotate in at the ends with the plays from the sideline, just underway tonight in the second half.
Olson under center with the I formation. Receiver right, receiver left. Tight end will be on the right side, bottom side of the formation. They will turn, run the option. Olson then will scamper free, get around to the outside, then cut back down to the midfield to the 48-yard line. Gain of 12 sets up for a more manageable third down, and call it 6.
Juan Villarreal on the tackle for the Grafton Spoilers. Spoilers came into this game a record of 2-5. Hillsboro Central Valley 6-1. Each team with one more regular season game to play next Friday night.
And for Hillsboro Central Valley, will be at Thompson. For Grafton, they'll be on the road, just down the road at Park River Fordville Lincoln.
The Borough game next Friday will be on yourliveevent.com.
Right.
Arrangements made with the Thompson School.
Right now, the Borough offense on third down, running the option, then throwing on the run pass option. Olsen had the option to run it, had Gallagher on the receiver screen, or had Limke on the slant, and just out of the hands of Limke. Incomplete pass brings up fourth down.
Yeah, in and out of the hands of Limke, and he comes to the sideline. Not so happy here.
Will be Alec Magnuson on to punt for the first time tonight for Hillsboro Central Valley. Magnuson averaging just over 35 yards per punt, as 3 of his 14 punts inside the 20. Snap goes back, kick is up, and it will be fair caught for inside the 20, back at the 16-yard line. So right about the average and into the 20, but did we have a official was signaling there? Did he say a penalty or?
No.
Okay.
No.
Saw it out of the corner of my eye. I wasn't sure what he was saying.
He was saying nothing, Big Jake.
All right.
He was just saying, hey, Big Jake, it's all good. The ball's down here at the 15. Everybody's hustling down here to get to the 15.
10:50 to go. Third quarter. Grafton takes over. Villarreal, the quarterback. He'll have a receiver to the right side, a receiver left side, 2 backs flanking him either side in the shotgun set. The snap comes back, low snap picked up. Now Villarreal looking to run, and he will roll left and being brought down. Not sure if that was the designed run or if he was just trying to make a play, but a loss here, loss of 5.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure again coming immediately by the lineman of Hillsboro Central Valley.
Burrow's defense in the first half just giving up an average of 1 yard per rush, 15 carries, 15 yards in that first half on the season, allowing 2.77 yards, so cutting that by more than half. 3 receivers to the right side, top side of the formation. Pistol set, Rios the back. Villarreal looking to pass, looks over the middle. It is tipped and caught by the Spoilers. Up across down here to the 40, 45, and finally wrestled down at the 47-yard line. Big gain through the air, picking up 37 yards.
Yeah, there's a penalty flag that was dropped behind the play back here at the 25-yard line.
It's going to be on the Burrows, so they're going to decline it. No, they're going to, they're going to decline that. Called a sideline infraction. All right. So first down for Grafton on the 37-yard
Just so you know, it wasn't on this announcer. That sometimes, I tend to get out of the territory where I'm supposed to be, but not that time. I was okay.
Sometimes.
I've been really good tonight.
1st and 10, just shy of midfield.
I'll just say there's a lot of discussion here on this sideline right now.
Grafton runs a pitch play left side, trying to get Rios outside on the edge, trying to bounce it, and the pursuit by the Burrows, that speed in the linebacking secondary. Cotton will be the one to force him out after Lushik bumped him there to the outside.
Yeah, Lushik made Rios go a little bit deeper before he could turn the corner and took away the angle. Got a little nick on him, and then Cotton came up and finished the deal. Great defensive effort there against the run.
Back behind the 45 to the 44-yard line. Bring up second down for Grafton.
The wind picks up here tonight as well.
So far, knock on wood, haven't had that rain come back since early on in that first quarter. 4 wide receivers set on 2nd and 14. Villarreal back to pass, being pressured by Swanson, rolling out to the right side. A stumble by Dryberg. Villarreal then able to get around and get back to the original first down marker. Gain of 4 on the quarterback scramble.
Yeah, it was Gallagher came up and got the tackle. You mentioned Swanson and Haddleston and everybody. Then Dryberg. We have an official's time here.
Not sure what the time was for, but we will continue play here as they're not going to stop play.
Well, no, it just the ball had come out of bounds, so the clock, appropriately had stopped. And
some substitutions in. Paulsrud looks
Jake,
like.
you know what? Sometimes Burke just don't know, because I'm just telling you. Sometimes it is what it is.
3 receivers to the left side of the formation. Back to pass. Villarreal throwing over the middle, and it's caught ahead to the 40-yard line.
Nice
Gain
catch.
of 14 and a first down.
Nice catch there. Ibanez makes the reception. Yeah, you take this drive, you take the drive, to end the first half. They didn't get it, any points out of it, but they've certainly moved the ball, and they're moving the ball again here by this spoiler offense.
Some success through the air, and teams on the season, granted a lot of it trailing against the Borough defense, have passed for over 100 yards per game, 813 total given up by the Borough defense through the air coming into the game. Villarreal turns, hands off, running to the left side. Rios through an ankle tackle, then being met up by Paulsrud at the line of scrimmage. They'll fall forward, Rios will, and pick up a 1 yard on the carry.
And Paulsrud, as Bachnes comes in, Swanson goes out. Paulsrud, he took a big hit in the end zone early in the game when he was a intended receiver, and ever since then he's been playing with I'll just say some emotion. How's that sound?
Understandable.
Somebody at home watching right now is saying, come on, Burke, you can say he's playing like Mad Jack.
Be a third down for the Spoilers. Second down for the Spoilers. Deep motion, send Gonzalez around. They fake it to him. Let Villarreal keep it on a quarterback boot out, and he's read perfectly by the Borough defense. Brought down in the backfield
by Mad Jack.
Yeah, brings them down. Big loss on the play. Back to the 45-yard line. They're a loss of 4 on the play. Actually, they mark at the 44.
Swanson's come out, and he's going to get himself some water over here. Bachnes is going to play at the nose guard now. Walsh is playing at left defensive end. Luxury of the depth, 22 seniors, and being able to play a lot of guys throughout the night, every week.
So it looks like Aaron Cooper in at a second safety for Hillsboro Central Valley. Pistol formation, 2 backs behind Villarreal. Send Gonzalez in motion. There's the snap. It looks like it hit Gonzalez. Bounces up in the air. And along that far sideline.
Oh, Gallagher and Dryberg both jumped on the ball, and the ball was right along the white line. And it must have been about a quarter of an inch out of bounds. Yeah. It was right there. Even Pace the ace says, Burke, your eyes are pretty good. It was no more than a quarter inch there, Pace.
Yeah, Gonzalez.
Dryberg, he was curled up. He was staying in bounds. Parker had a little bit of the left shoulder pad out of bounds, and Pace is going to bring that up on instant review.
So we'll be punt formation as the pressure comes, nearly blocked again. A high punt will take a couple yards of a spoiler bounce, get it to the 31-yard line, just a net of 13, but Burroughs bringing pressure on the punt team here tonight.
Reeve Leiser again, he's been in there all night, big pressure up the middle. And the thing is, Leiser's doing a really good job of angling away so he doesn't get into that punter.
So a 6:01 to go in the third quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley will take over, leading 21-0. Second drive of the first half. They align, getting Limke here to the bottom of your screen. They hand off, running to the right side, spinning off of one tackler and down Gain on the play for Gavin Mitzel, picking up about half the yardage, a gain of 5.
Brought down by Santiago Galvin again. We've called Galvin's name a lot defensively tonight.
Here, Galvin on that defensive end, that 4-3 look for Grafton. Here's they're kind of rolling up another safety here. It's almost into a 44 look. The give to Mitzel. He'll lower the shoulder and run through. Why run around when you can run through, pick up 6 and a first down?
Yeah, you can hear the pads popping here on the sideline.
There's Gavin Mitzel now 7 carries, 47 yards, 32 for Riley Olson, 61 for Cole Hebel, 74 for Jace Lushik. Again, the balanced rushing attack. They will have Riley Olson under center, receiver to the top side of the formation, I formation behind Olson. He'll turn, he'll play action, rolling out to his right, being trapped, trying to get free, holding out the football. He does tuck it in before he's brought down, but he's brought down back at the 35-yard line, a loss of 8.
Yeah, nice play by the Spoilers defense. I was watching Wyatt Demers, who had come in, the 6'6", 260-pound junior playing right tackle. He's going to, I think, he was on his way out, but he's going to stay in. The change will come as they're going to bring in young outside, I believe a freshman playing the left defensive end now.
Be a long down distance here. Give up the middle to Hebel, the fullback. He'll get it back up to the 40-yard line. Gain of 5 for Cole Hebel. Be now a third down, and let's see, they got to get to the cross the 50 to the 47-yard line. So be a 3rd and 13.
Cooper has come in along with Dryberg here. Cooper will be a receiver to the right side, actually to the left side. It'll be Limke to the right side.
Limke and Gallagher, 3 receiver set, empty backfield, tight ends each side for Olson running the run pass option, gets it off to Limke, the pass that they missed earlier on the quarter. This time they connect and get out for the first down as Limke absorbs the hit and reaches out, gets it down to the 47 and should have enough, waiting for the signal, but should have enough for the first down.
Yeah, they're taking an extra look here on the near sideline. Extra look, it's going to be 3.5 inches short right now. Yeah, Limke, give him a lot of credit because he knew he was going to take a big hit, but he tucked that football in right away, and you could then hear the pads and the big hit. Now they're going to bring the chains out for a measurement.
Chain gang gets involved here on a close play, either going to be 4th and inches or a first down. Hillsboro Central Valley on their second drive.
Where they put the clip was 3.5 inches short. We'll see if the clip matches up with the ball that's out there in the middle of the field.
So, I don't know, right in front of the bench. Can't quite get the camera right on there because they got the players blocking the way.
First down.
They will say first down. So the second first down of the drive.
That is a right foot clip, left foot ball. Do you understand that?
Yep, I got it.
All right.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Yep.
Keith, you got that too? You understood that up there in the booth?
Hillsboro Central Valley now with the first down, has it, I formation. Riley Olson under center. Wait for the officials to signal, go ahead, now play and run the option. Left side, hands off Cole Hebel, and he's wrapped up immediately, spun down to the 45, picking up 2.
Yep, 2, and that's it because, as you said, wrapped up immediately. Looks like Hunter Fryer, 65. That jersey's kind of tucked in, tucked up. 65, 55. You got, that's, 65. Yep, Fryer playing on the right side. 55. Galvin playing on the left side.
Cooper checks in as a wide receiver on the left side. Hebel's the back in the shotgun formation. Run Gallagher in motion. They will run the option with him. Olson keeps himself up the middle and runs into a pair of spoilers at the 40-yard line and gets ahead to the 39, gain of 6.
Nice read by Riley Olson. Aiden McLean comes up with the tackle for the Grafton Spoilers. Late here, third quarter, 2:20 to play. Still a halftime score of 21-0.
Mitzel checks back in as the running back for Hillsboro Central Valley. So another
think they brought Swanson into this.
Yeah, Swanson at a fullback. Yeah.
Both he and Hebel.
Yep. Been playing a fullback, last couple years too. Primarily defensive lineman this year, but gets a chance here as a second fullback. But they hand off to the first fullback, Cole Hebel. Ball pops loose.
Grafton saying they've recovered. The official's blowing the whistle.
Official from the sideline, far sideline.
I think fell back on top of that loose ball.
Yeah, coming in, it looked like the far official was saying he was down, but going to be close and enough for the first down. Cole Hebel picks up the first down. Chains will extend, and the drive will extend with 1:45 to go in quarter number 3.
Jake, that was just a lot of play-by-play to just say first down. Just leave it to me on the sideline. I'll just leave it at that.
Back to the I formation set, run the option, get it to Mitzel, and then good defense on the outside edge coming in from the outside corner spot. Will Jiskra able to come up and stick Mitzel, the ball carrier, for no gain.
It's turning out to be just a third quarter with, some action and just kind of playing back and forth with some turnovers. Turning out to be a nice night weather-wise, though.
No turnovers in the third quarter, just two teams trying to run the offense and keep the clock moving. Hand off up the middle, second man through. Get it down to the 35, picking up 2. Be a third down, 3rd and 7. Lushik got the run. They actually mark it forward an extra yard there. Under 30 to go in this third quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley with a pair of touchdowns in the first, 1 in the second. Gallagher
Play clock, game clock difference is about 2 seconds. They're going to have to take a snap here.
I'll break the huddle with 10 seconds left on the play clock. Olsen under center, gets out, and they don't get the play off, so they'll take the timeout. 2.4 left here when we come back in quarter number 3. Hillsboro Central Valley leading over Grafton. Your Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Keep your and take advantage of the October savings at Hillsboro Drug and Give. Get your choice of Dayquil or NyQuil, just $6.99. HealthMart 24-count daytime multi-system liquid caps, $6.49. HealthMart Arthritis Pain Topical Gel is $11.99. Nature's Truth Melatonin or Hair, Skin, Nails, and Collagen Gummies, your choice, $7.79. HealthMart Melatonin Gummies, $7.49 at Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned HealthMart pharmacy. HealthMart, caring for you and about you.
Out of the timeout. The Hillsboro Central Valley has it 3rd and 7. They align with Gannon Limke, wide receiver on the left side. Parker Gallagher, wide receiver on the right side. I formation with Hebel and Lushik behind Olsen under center. Run the option left side. The pitch goes behind Lushik. There's the bounces, then falls forward and actually might have got pushed onto it and it squirted out of bounds.
Well, it squirted out of bounds because it went off his knee and then it dropped down to his toe and it got pooch kicked out of bounds. That's how this third quarter ends. Jake, I was just going to say this. Might only be me on the sideline. A lot of the intensity went out of this game somehow, some way during that third quarter.
We'll try and get it back for the fourth quarter when we return on YourLiveEvent.com. Your Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley leading Grafton 21-0.
Hillsboro
Has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee power tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they'll assist you with any building plans you're considering. They remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber in Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Vets Club is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they hope that you enjoy the coverage of the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs. The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes all fans to the Vets Club after the games. After the home football games, of course, it's pizza at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And they also want to say thank you for all of your support, including the recent corn feed, as those proceeds will benefit community, youth, and veteran activities through the community. Good luck, Boroughs, from everyone at the Hillsboro Vets Club.
Alec Magnuson punt for Hillsboro Central Valley on 4th and 24. Start the fourth quarter. We'll let it bounce. Spoilers will, and it will be down at the 11-yard line for Grafton to take over with 11:49 to go here in this fourth quarter. Here a 6-minute drive for Hillsboro Central Valley, but a couple times in that drive, the option pitch not on the same page between pitch and pitchee, receiver. I don't know. What's the grammatical term?
It's called spoiler ball, 1st and 10.
We'll have it as Villarreal brings it out and back to pass. Rolling to the right side, being pressured, and backing up, throwing it, intercepted by Parker Gallagher as he cut and broke on that route, and that's his 3rd interception of the game.
That's called a trifecta. Or you could call it a hat trick.
I think that's called just reading the football on that one, as he saw Villarreal kind of pump fake and then broke on it on that outside route, and Gallagher, now on the season here, that's interception number 8.
Wow. That's 16 interceptions as a team.
Yeah, Dryberg number 2, and you say only 3 there, but here is the run up the right side as Olsen keeps it himself on the option. He breaks out of the ankle tackle and into the end zone. Again, a Gallagher pick leads to a Burrow score. This one 13 yards out for Riley Olsen on his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Nice little block on the edge there by Gannon Limke, too. Number 8 came in, just got a shoulder pad to take that oncoming defender steps away, and that allowed Riley Olsen. And I know Riley was not real pleased when he'd come off the last time with just how things went, and assistant offensive coordinator Coach Walsh said, just 10, put it your number, and let's get you back in the game here, buddy.
Gallagher with the PAT. Good. Hillsboro Central Valley leads over Grafton. Your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard 28-0 on yourliveevent.com.
Weeb Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
One play drive after the Parker Gallagher interception. Riley Olsen in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 2. Jace Lushik has 2. Parker Gallagher has 4 extra point kicks, and now he's got another kickoff for Hillsboro Central Valley. As it's teed up and it's booted, and this time to the middle of the field, picked up at the 12-yard line on the fly and brought up to the 25-yard line. Gain of 13 on the return. And Grafton will take over after the first play interception on their last drive.
Yeah, Gonzalez on the return. It was Leiser and Dylan Mitzel, Reeve Leiser, Dylan Mitzel, among others, down there on special teams again for Hillsboro Central Valley.
for Grafton. Again, some success through the air, but also now 3 picks through the air too. And a little bit of feast or famine for the offense here. Still looking for that end zone. In the shotgun set with 2 backs, they'll hand off, run to the right side, trying to get around the edge as Chance Burns will be brought down, turned back inside. Defensive end that time, or actually outside linebacker Dryberg, able to make the stop.
Yeah, Dryberg's had a few nice one-on-one solo tackles in open space tonight. Final 11 minutes here, 4th quarter. 28-0, Burrows on the road leading at Grafton.
Here, got some scores to report here too after this play. With Villarreal in the shotgun set, runs the option to the left side, trying to get to Escarios, and he turns to the corner, gets down the sideline, and he's finally forced out past the first down marker. And biggest play on the ground for the Spoilers.
Yeah, Rios around the edge, and Alex Cotton, the corner, up in run support to push him out of bounds.
Well, said he went out of bounds before the first down marker.
Yep. Yeah, he had turned the corner, and Alex took the angle away and bumped him out.
So
when you saw him still running, he was 3 yards out of bounds.
After first quarter, Central Cass over Linton HMB 14-0. Kindred over Oaks 15-0 after 1. Here with the score there too. Back,
bad snap and
popping loose.
Yeah, that was a bad snap, high snap as you were checking on scores there, and Peter Dryberg jumped on it. So the Burros get the turnover, and it'll be Hillsboro Central Valley football. 10:29 to go in this 4th quarter.
As let's see, Oak Grove leads EEK 10:27 left in the first half in that one. And Lemoore Litchfield Marion leads 8-0 in the second in their contest.
Key games tonight, Lisbon and Sargent County, and also the Thompson-Carrington games.
At Thompson-Carrington, these are out of the playoffs in that one. Olsen back to pass on first down, lofts it left side, underthrown, trying to get it to his receiver Limke on the outside, but incomplete on the underthrown pass.
Yeah, Limke was trying to get over to the ball, and that was Cooper. That was 9, Cooper.
Oh, yeah, 9, not 8. Kind of looking the same there when I'm looking through a tripod. Second down for Hillsboro Central Valley. Olsen under center. Here's he will turn, give second man through, running left side, running through, powering through, down inside the 15, down to the 12. It's a 12-yard gain and a first down for Gavin Mitzel.
Martinez blocking up front. Very quietly again, having a solid game. Martinez for Hillsboro Central Valley.
Yeah, offensive line with Johnson at the tackles. Baszler also rotating in there. Martinez, Willison at the guards. Andrich at the center. This time they'll give a leap over the line of scrimmage as Mitzel goes airborne to pick up the yardage and gets it down here inside, right inside the 5.
No huddle here.
Back up to the line of scrimmage, I formation. Olsen. He turns, hands off. Mitzel, he will power through, reaching out. No, can't get there. He's brought down at the 2. It's a gain of 3, bringing up now a 3rd and goal. No, they can't get the...
They got the first down there.
They did get the first down, so now it's 1st and goal from the 2. Olsen bringing in the play there. So they went to the quick huddle. Haven't seen a whole lot of that. I don't know if we've seen any of that at all from the Burros this year. Hebel, the fullback, Mitzel, the deep back in the I formation. Olsen under center, turns, hands off. Cole Hebel into the end zone, 2-yard touchdown plunge. Cole Hebel gets in for first time tonight, his 4th touchdown on the year. Here as the Burros go up in the 4th quarter, now leading 34-0, pending the point after attempt. Parker Gallagher on to kick the extra point. Again, Peter Dryberg to snap it. Riley Olson to hold. Snap, hold, kick, up and good. Gallagher gets it through. Hillsboro Central Valley leads on your Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard 35-0 over Grafton on yourliveevent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
It's here. Norman County Implement now on the lot. The new Blast of the 2021 model Versatile Delta Tracks. Call for large discount. This Versatile DT570 with PTO, it's huge discounts, and it's now on the lot at Norman County Implement. And also arrived 2 brand new Woods 15-foot batwing mowers. Talk with Chuck O'Neill on the beet harvest equipment. Other deals getting done for other trades coming in. Norman County Implement with a new Versatile Fury for sale or rent this fall. Talk with Chuck O'Neill, Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada.
Hillsboro Central Valley leading 35-0. Parker Gallagher on to kick. Kicking from right to left to send it deep. And it will be a squib kick, actually. And rolling, picking up at the, diving onto it now at the 20-yard line. Couldn't field it cleanly. Finally, Gonzalez leaps on it, and Grafton takes over at the 20-yard line. Running clock now in the fourth quarter with the Burros leading by 35. And we'll see here, looking like Robert Parsons III going to come and get some action at quarterback for Grafton.
Also, Dylan Mitchell is out here defensively, and we have Derek Bachnes. Also, Reeve Leiser is out here. Going to pick up some numbers as we go along.
Run the option play on the right side. The pitch behind Rios and picked up back in the backfield by Parsons III, and he's then brought down back to the 11-yard line, loss of 9 on the play.
We're going to see Landon Olson come in now for Hillsboro Central Valley as they'll rotate in more and more of the number 2 guys. Leshik is out. 7:15 to go in the ball game. Hillsboro Central Valley running clock at 35-0.
Parsons III brings it in. Here the senior quarterback here with 2 touchdowns passing in the year. 17 of 41, getting some chance here in the fourth quarter to run the show. He'll send 2, now 3 receivers to the left side as Gonzalez flips over that way. And we're going to have a timeout here as the play clock running down. Timeout called by the Spoilers. 6:48 to go. Fourth quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley leading 35-0.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Olson Hardware in Hillsboro welcomes you to stop in. Find all of your hardware needs. If you're doing yard and garden work, Olson Hardware has the lawn and garden tools, rakes, shovels, hose, and more, plus all of your lawn care needs too. If you're getting ready to do your outdoor projects this summer, stop by Olson Hardware, pick up your paint, stains, and all of the accessories. And if you're in need of a mattress upgrade, be sure to stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress. Olson Hardware can repair your major appliances too. They are your full-service hardware store, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro. Stop in today.
They come out of the timeout early, back to pass. Parsons III looking right side down the sideline, overthrows his intended receiver, Ada McLean, and incomplete on the pass. So bring up now a 3rd down for Grafton.
Michael Longthorne is in. Also, Emmanuel Suhardi is in for Hillsboro Central Valley.
Substitutions rotate in, rotate out. Some 1s, some 2s out there still. Two receivers right, two receivers left for Grafton. Parsons the third in at quarterback. Snap comes back a little bit high, looking left side. He throws and overthrows the intended receiver. They're looking for Will Jiskra, incomplete pass.
Longthorn was the closest to that. Back in pass coverage for Hillsboro Central Valley. 4th and long.
Punt formation.
44 comes out here, Caden Cassette.
Ibanez is the punter. Here is standing there just on his end line at the 45-yard line. Burrow's returners wait here as the kick is up, and a line drive here will be Michael Longthorn going over to it, but he will let it roll. And to the 43 is where it will be down. 5:10 to go in the fourth quarter. On the punt, Hillsboro Central Valley taking over running clock here in quarter number 4.
58 comes out. That's Dylan Foss, Bachnes, Elizer. You have Magnuson, and also here is 77, Oscar Leal. You're going to have backup quarterback Andrew Dullum, or I should say Dullum, and you have Micah Longthorn out here. Haddleston will come out to play some offensive line. You're going to see Justin Bachnes wearing jersey number 2. And Suhardi is out here, number 50, along the offensive line.
Dullum is under center with the I formation. Backs behind him, run the option left side, and hand off up the middle.
Lizer.
Reeve Lizer taking it up to the 33-yard line, 9 yards. No, they do give him the first down, give him 10.
Yeah, these JV guys, for the most part, number 2 guys, they're getting the opportunity, and they're coming in, they're playing hard. Jacob Brandt comes in now for Hillsboro Central Valley.
There'll be a tight end out there in the formation, I formation, 1 receiver to the right side, top side. There's Dullum, hands off, Bachnes taking it right side. Derek Bachnes trying to get out of a waist tackle and brought down after a gain of 4.
David Perez with the tackle for the Grafton Spoilers.
And it will be a 2nd and 7 here for Hillsboro Central Valley on their way to a
coaching staff here on the sideline reminding them, hey guys, just don't be in a rush here. Running clock, 3:50. Play clock has been in about 17 seconds the last 2 snaps.
We'll get up to now here. Play clock down to 6. Under 5 as Dullum goes under center, takes a snap, hands off. Bachnes with room to run on the left side, up the middle, and punching his way down near the goal line. He's brought down at the 6.
That's a hard run. Big hole, big opening, showing some acceleration, and then running tough and running hard.
Derek Bachnes with the 23-yard gain. Brings 1st and goal now for Hillsboro Central Valley. Next week, Burrows at Thompson. Spoilers at Park River Fordville Lincoln. Thompson's at Carrington here today. Park River Fordville Lincoln's hosting Harvey Wells County for tonight's games. A couple of Northeast region matchups. Under center, Andrew Dullum waits to take the snap as the play clock shows 0, and this will be just the 2nd penalty flag. Actually, the first accepted penalty of the game. That'll be a delay of game on Hillsboro Central Valley. So that time, slowing it down too much, trying to get the play down. 2:30 to go in the fourth quarter.
They're getting some other guys lined up here on the sideline too as everybody's getting into their positions here. A number of freshmen getting regrouped and grouped up here by the coaches.
Dullum the quarterback. I formation behind him. Play clock ticks. He takes a snap. Hands off. Lizer trying to get free in the inside. And as he spun down, the ball pops loose. Ball pops loose at the end as Lizer was spun down, and the Spoilers on top of it.
Yep. Spoilers stripped that out of there with some group tackling and stripped it out. See James Fortman getting ready to go out there the way it looks. Brandt comes out. There's Fortman. And Cozette's going to come out as well.
So the turnover there for Hillsboro Central Valley gives it to Grafton. They take over here for 2:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Reminder coming up at the end of regulation, we'll have our post-game report, some coaches' comments, some players' comments as well. That's when we bring you your liveevent.com post-game report. Here's a run up the gut for Grafton and surrounded by white jerseys. Minimal gain, 2 yards on the carry.
Yeah, we'll keep watching here on the sideline as more guys getting near coaches to come in. So Hardy comes back into the game, and going out is Cameron Bachnes. Grafton also substituting. Number of players in here late in the game.
We'll have the offset fullback next to the quarterback in the pistol formation as Parsons the third hands off right side and tracked down in the backfield, and the stop made.
Looked like Sue Hardy and Brandt. Nope, it was Sue Hardy and
Magnuson.
Magnuson, yeah.
Alec Magnuson in there to make the stop.
Just looked out there and saw a couple of big, tall defensive ends for Hillsboro Central Valley.
They got some trees on that side of the defensive line right now. Offset pistol formation. Under a minute to play. Parsons the third. Waits the snap, takes the snap. Back to pass, looking right side, and it's nearly intercepted. That time, Landon Olson had to go through his hands. Incomplete pass. And that will bring up here a fourth down if they choose to run a play. Looking over here as actually was Kyler Droog there that threw that pass there. Droog was in for that one.
That's over.
They will not run play, so that will end the game. Hillsboro Central Valley with the victory, 35-0 the score on the Tim Cozette Seed Sales scoreboard. Stay tuned, your postgame report coming up next.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
This with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
Welcome to your post-game report after Hillsboro Central Valley Burrows a 35-0 win over the Grafton Spoilers. Our game summary in this one here as Hillsboro Central Valley with 3 touchdowns in the first half, 2 by Jace Luchik, 1 by Riley Olson. There is he gets in for the 21-0 halftime score. Second half Grafton moving the ball through the air a little bit, but some untimely interceptions turned the ball over, and the Burros able to take advantage of short fields there with, again, a Riley Olson touchdown and a Cole Hebel touchdown run to go up 35-0 after the point-after attempt kicks were through. And that turned to the running clock in the fourth quarter, and Hillsboro Central Valley takes the victory 35-0. Now winners of 7 straight, 7-1 overall record. Grafton falls to 2-6. Here as we bring you on your post-game report, we talk about our post-game connection from the Halstead Telephone Company. They're how to connect. You can discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company. The connection in this one here, we're going to go with the connection for Parker Gallagher on the interception in the fourth quarter, as he was connected as far as keeping his head up, head on a swivel, watching the receiver break in, saw the quarterback's arm go back, broke on the out route, and got it for his third pick of the game, as Parker Gallagher with the interception there. That being connected there with knowing what your opponent's trying to do, what they're looking to do, and taken away. And that's a reliable source there. Parker Gallagher, the interception there, your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Also in this one tonight, we'll talk about our Enbridge Energy player of the game, and bringing the energy for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros tonight. We talked about him as being kind of all over the field with some different things, and going to go with Peter Dryberg. Defensively, had some big stops, had a forced fumble and a sack, strip sack early in the game. Also coming in on offense, doing blocking from that tight end spot, doing some special teams work as the long snapper as well. Peter Dryberg able to bring the energy, make some plays. He is your Enbridge Energy player of the game. Line 3 replacement project. You can learn more with Enbridge Energy online, enbridge.com/line3.us. Hillsboro Central Valley with the 35-0 win over Grafton. Burros now 7-1. Spoilers at 2-6 on the year. Burros finish off the regular season next week at Thompson, a game that we'll have for you with yourliveevent.com. Meanwhile, the Spoilers go to Park River Fordville Lincoln, take on the Aggies to cap off their 2021 season. In the game tonight, we also want to talk about precision with RDK Enterprises, your precision play in the game, and going with the defensive front for Hillsboro Central Valley, being really precise with how they are able to attack the offense of the Spoilers, holding them to minimal yardages. We'll get that tied up, but minimal yardage in the game. Here again, continuing that impressive rush defense that they've had over the last several weeks. Barrett Willison, Jake Swanson, Caleb Hattlestead, Aaron Johnson, Cameron Bachnis, Braden Walsh, different guys rotating in there. They will be your RDK Enterprises precision players of the game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro, and Drayton. When you're thinking about upgrading your planter, visit with the guys at RDK Enterprises online, planterdoc.com. And here, Jim, you ready down there?
Yeah, absolutely.
All
We're
right,
ready.
Go ahead with some of our players of the game.
Yeah, 75 BW Barrett Willison with us. Nice win tonight. Maybe it wasn't as clean or perfect and that sort of thing, but we'll focus on the positives. The fact you guys came up here, another shutout, wet conditions, and defensive line. You and Swanee and Hattlestead, you guys bought a lot of real estate again tonight. Man, you guys own things up front.
Oh yeah, we prepared all week. We know what they were going to do, give 20 the ball, and we just really honed in on that, on our slants and our calls on the D-line and stuff, and we just really tried to contain them as best as we could, and I think we did a really good job.
You guys appeared to be locked in early, that because I saw you guys shifting, and you were moving from right side to left side. They'd then run to that left side, and you got in a lot of stops.
Yeah, they're giving us a lot of keys where we're going to go with the ball. And Coach O just giving us the right calls and stuff, and it just we were able to get in there and make a play.
How about defensively in the big picture? You guys, I know there's always room for improvement and progress being made, but you guys have to have a lot of confidence right now with how well you're playing, aren't you?
Oh yeah, especially coming off of last week and stuff. We just gotta keep on getting better, and because that's the only thing we can do, and we just do that, and I think we'll be in a pretty good spot.
Offensive line, how'd you guys perform, execute there?
You know, we had our down spots in the game and stuff, but we're just getting better every single day in practice and watching film, fixing our mistakes, and you know, we'll get better.
I know they were concerned about the fullback run tonight. Hebel again ran hard. You and Jaime at guards, Fondrick at center. You guys blew open a lot of big holes, though.
Oh yeah, we were able to put like chips and donuts together to make some big holes for them, the backs, to run through and get it done.
Keep playing hard. Congrats again, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Barrett Willison bringing Cole Hebel. Hey, Cole, congrats on the win again tonight. You know, some things went well, some things maybe didn't go as well as you want. At the end of the day, though, you get out of here, you get to some dry bus ride home, and get out of the wet uniforms. How about this one tonight?
Definitely wasn't pretty. The conditions were there. I mean, it was raining a lot, and 6 o'clock game, a little different. Doesn't really impact much, but I mean, we got it done. That's all we asked for, I guess.
Absolutely, and got out of here, I believe, healthy too, didn't you?
Yep, that's something that is going for us this year. Not many injuries, so I'm very thankful for that.
I talked with the Grafton coaches before on the pregame tonight, and they were concerned about the fullback run, and with good right, because you've been running well and you've had some good linemen ahead of you. Success there again tonight. Talk about that.
Yeah, I've just been hitting that hole. I mean, last week had another big week, and I feel like if I can get lots of yards on that, then if they lock that down, especially in the second half, the pitch is there, and we'll just get more yards for the pitch.
How much confidence has come to the offensive line and to you backs of, you know, just that, you know, coordinating and on the same page, so to speak?
Oh, yeah. Riley does a great job of, we kind of do a check, so we kind of communicate that and see what working best when we go up to the line and see where everyone's lined up. But, I mean, I just run hard, get the ball, trust Riley if he gives me the ball, and run hard.
Defensively, you guys are kind of doing your thing and getting better. And how much fun are you guys having flying around playing some defense?
Oh, yeah, we're having a ton of fun. I mean, the turnovers helped us a ton tonight. Parker had a great game. A couple, I don't know how many fumble recoveries, but, I mean, we're just having a ton of fun flying around, making tackles and making plays, I guess.
All right. Hey, one more to go in the regular season than the playoffs. Congrats again, and thanks for the time. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cole Hebel for Hillsboro Central Valley joining us tonight, and a couple of guys, and we're going to bring in Jaime Martinez here as well. 70, another one of the guys up front doing some of the dirty work and getting things done. Hey, congrats on the victory. Your thoughts, your observations, comments tonight.
I think we played good. Our offensive line, I don't think we're communicating, but we got the job done, and we scored really quick in the first quarter. Second quarter, almost got it, and then third quarter, they were kind of holding us back, but we came back in the fourth quarter, and our defense was playing a good game the whole game. I don't think they got too many yards in us. Grafton was passing a little bit, but that's kind of how our defense is. We let the other teams get the flats, and that's all they were getting, really.
Yeah, it was a solid night over. You know, overall, we could sit here and we could nitpick and we can say this, that, whatever, because I know that you guys expect yourselves to be playing at a high level, and some nights you just maybe got to play through those things and stay focused and just get the consistency. Isn't that part of it too?
Yeah, we gotta stay consistent. We came off of a good win on Langdon, and then I think we were going into this game a little not caring as much, so we weren't as focused when we should have been, and I think that's why we weren't scoring in the middle of the game like we should have. And our communication on the line wasn't as good as it could have been too.
I'm not looking to put you on the spot, so if you don't want to answer this, you don't need to. But what you're talking about there is something I was saying as a broadcaster on the sideline in the third quarter. For me personally, I just thought that the emotion or the energy or intensity just kind of flattened out and just kind of went away in the third quarter by everybody.
Yeah, it even started in the first half. We might have got one score on the second quarter, but yeah, second quarter and third quarter, those were not good quarters for us. We weren't communicating, and we were just getting in our heads and weren't focused like we should have been.
But at the end of the day, though, you guys got the job done. You move on and you keep working to get better.
Yeah, our main goal was to get region champs, and that goal's done. So now we just got to focus on the playoffs and hopefully get to state and win in the dome.
Hey, Jaime, thanks so much. Nice work again. Good to talk to you, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jaime Martinez, one of the players tonight. Joining us now is Hillsboro Central Valley head coach Scott Olson. Holy cow, we went from rain early to this wind. Now it's getting a little chilly out here, Coach.
Yeah, I'm cold.
Yeah, well, put some pants on, my friend. But hey, that's all right. You got out of here, with a 35-0 shutout. Was not a perfect performance, but another victory, and you keep playing and you focus on what's ahead.
Yeah, the constant was our defense tonight. I think we, the end of the quarter yards that they got, or end of the half yards that they got, that was, that's by design. You keep everything in front of you, just tackle the ball, and if you get an opportunity for a pick, you can take advantage of it like Parker did. And the rest of the night, we were on point with our reads. We were attacking the ball carrier and multiple guys there, and very pleased with our defense tonight.
Yeah, you held a great running back to really nothing tonight.
Yeah, no, he's fun to watch. I told him after the game was over. You see him on tape, and he just pops off every game. He's the real deal. Hopefully, we get to see him in college because he's athletic. He runs hard. He's big. He's put time in the weight room. You can tell that. You just saw that in track last spring that he's a dude and he's fun to watch.
Back to your guys, a lot of guys that were fun to watch again tonight. Started with your guys up front. They really owned the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think for the most part they did. It's not easy. They're putting 5 guys on the line, and they're putting 3 guys that are sugared up to the line, and it's not easy to do every play because we have multiple blocking schemes, and for the most part they're all veteran crews, so they should be able to handle those.
What other parts of this game tonight did you like from your guys?
Our pass coverage, I thought, was overall pretty decent. 3 picks, multiple deflections. A couple that we missed, probably could have had back, and we'll see it on film. But our tackling was really good. Our running backs run hard. They run so hard. It's fun to watch them run.
They've really progressed throughout the season. They've always had that running hard, but now how they're reading better, or maybe just mentally some things. Just their focus, they just look so much more at ease.
Yeah, I think the depth that we have there too is they're fresh. I think that's a big thing too. Is putting Gavin and Jace rotating, and if they're fresh and they run hard and they put those 2 things together, it's a tough game for the defense to handle.
Situation where you got a lot of guys in again tonight throughout the game, and then at the end everybody gets a chance to get in. How about these younger guys? Are you pleased with what they're showing you throughout the year and how they're coming along too?
Yeah, with 22 seniors, you still got a lot of seniors out there, but no, they're playing hard. They want a chance to play and showcase what they can do, and they had a really good JV year. I think they finished 4-2, so it's just the future's still bright for Borough football.
Thompson next week on the road. Your thoughts on the Tommies? Been a while since you guys have locked up on the football field.
Yeah, 6 years ago probably, somewhere around there. Yeah. Yeah,
I don't remember what I did this morning. So,
what day is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
But athletic crew, physical crew. Quarterback's been there for a few years. Lefty, he's just got some moxie to him. Baseball kid, so he can throw it well. They'll be well coached, so there'll be different schemes that they'll show on defense that we got to decipher and dissect and. It's the Thompson-HCB rivalry. That's usually always a good contest with good athletes out there, and hopefully we can impose our will with those 4 quarters and kind of wear them out.
Coach Olson, thanks so much. I appreciate it. We'll talk more next week. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Head coach Scott Olson joining us here on the postgame show tonight.
Hi, Harper.
There we go. It's now complete. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate that. As we wrap up our postgame report with the final stats. Before we get to the final stats, here's a halftime score for you. Thompson leading Carrington 20-0 at half. Tommies over the Cardinals at half, 20-0 in that Northeast region matchup. Final stats here today for the Grafton Spoilers. Escar Rios with 13 carries, just 3 total yards held in check by the Burrows defense. Jansa Burns with 4 carries, 9 yards. Tony Villarreal with 5 carries, totaling 4 yards. Anthony Gonzalez with 1 carry for -1 yard. It was Robert Parsons III with 1 carry for -9 yards and 1 team rush for -1 yard. Total of just 5 yards on the ground offensively for the Spoilers. Through the air, Tony Villarreal was 9 of 17 for 126 yards, 3 interceptions. Was Robert Parsons the third 0 of 2 passing, and Tyler Drug with 0 of 1 passing here for the Spoilers. Receiving, Will Jiskra with 4 catches totaling 87 yards. Escar Rios with 2 catches for 5 yards, and Alex Ibanez with 3 catches for 34 yards. 126 on the air, 5 on the ground, 131 total offense, 5 turnovers in the game, and 7 first downs for Grafton in their contest. Also defensively, Jiskra with an interception here for the defense. Galvin with 2 fumble recoveries for the Spoilers. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Jace Lushik with 10 carries, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Cole Hebel with 7 carries, 73 yards, and a solo touchdown. Riley Olson with 8 carries, 43 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gavin Mitchell, 11 carries for 69 yards. Derek Bachnes, 2 carries, totaling 27 yards. Reeve Leiser, 2 carries for 11 yards. As a team, 3 rushes for negative 29 yards. That's 271 yards on the ground for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Through the air, Riley Olson, 1 of 7 passing, 13 yards and a pick. That 1 completion for 13 yards went to Gannon Limke. 271 on the ground, 13 through the air, 284 yards total offense for Hillsboro Central Valley. They had 3 turnovers in the game, 9 first downs, 1 penalty for 5 yards. That's your final stats as Hillsboro Central Valley improves to 7-1 on the season. Winners of 7 straight, they take on the Thompson Tommies next week, a game we'll have for you with YourLiveEvent.com. The Grafton Spoilers, they drop to 2-6 next week. They will be on the road at Park River Fordville Lincoln to finish out their season here in the final week coming up next week. Thanks for joining us here from Grafton as, again, your final score, Hillsboro Central Valley with the 35-0 victory over the Grafton Spoilers. We appreciate you, the viewer, join us on our broadcast coverage. Thank you as well to all the sponsors that you've seen throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our broadcast coverage. Thanks again to the Grafton School and helping with the connectivity for the setup here to bring you this broadcast. Appreciate everything that they were able to help with here this evening. Keith Meyer, our cameraman, Jim Berkmeyer, my sideline announcer, myself, Jake Berkmeyer, here with the play-by-play. Thanks for joining us here tonight with the Hillsboro Central Valley Borough victory over the Grafton Spoilers, 35-0. The final score on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you.